What's happening, Joey?
Not much, man. Welcome to
Man,
another Friday.
it's the end of freaking May.
Dude, I don't know where it went, but my wife's birthday is next week and I'm very glad it wasn't this week because I would not have been fully
No,
prepared.
no, but yeah, and forewarning for those, we are going to skip next week for the show. So that's okay.
Doer
But you can
gave
go watch.
Doer
You can go
gave
back and watch all of
Do-
our other stuff.
Doer gave me the day off to
Yeah.
celebrate it with my wife. So,
Yes. If it's any
yeah.
consolation, I will also need to take a day off in July, and that'll be on the let's see, what month are we here? The 11th. I
Well, we'll
will
see. We'll
not
see what
be.
happens. Maybe we'll have a guest host with me. Maybe
That
maybe
could
I'll
work.
freeball it. Who knows? Who
I
knows?
mean, last time we did a podcast and had guests, shit kind of hit the fan. So
Forewarning, something is behind me that
yes,
keeps
that's
giving the
it's giving a
thumbs
thumbs up.
down. Don't know what it is.
You know who I'm not giving a thumbs down to is Carson, my boy.
Oh man,
Mm,
Carson's the man. Carson
so
is
good.
the man. Who
Yeah,
else is
it's
who else we got? We got Steve Pearson in the chat.
Steve Pearson,
We got the
Ron
Detailed Grind
Aote.
podcast in the chat. We got
How the hell does
oh
that
that's us.
happen?
That's us. Great Dane. What's up, Dane?
Mhm.
Proshine. Proshine, how you doing? Look, oh my god, look who's here.
Detailer Jeff, baby.
Is
Mm,
that
mm.
who I think it is? Let me
Thumbs
sub
down,
in
baby.
for
Is that who I think it is? Nope. Nope.
Let me sub in for Alex. That might be a show. That
Who is
might be a
this? Who
show.
is? Oh
Maybe we'll
shit.
put a
Okay, yeah.
link. We'll put like a little poll together.
Yeah.
We can
What
take
what what
votes,
kind of
applications.
what kind of AI vehicle can we have
Uh, what do you mean?
for the background? We're gonna switch things up.
Oh, oh, shit! I don't know, man.
You are not on it today.
Dude, it's been a long week. My life's a mess. You can see there's still
Oh.
nothing speaking. But
Jose.
Jose, my
Okay.
friend,
Okay. I'm doing
million
a little
views.
I've unreal. That's so freaking cool. Props to him. Props to Jose for sending a box of goodies. I actually leveraged the screwdriver kit, the Wera, however you want to pronounce it. Those screwdrivers, man. In the hand, the girthiness.
It feels
Perfect.
nice. My wife borrowed one. She goes, "Did
Mhm.
you even notice I borrowed one of your screwdrivers?" I
What
was like, "Were you gentle? Like, were you
what was
gentle
she
with it?"
doing?
I have no idea. I don't think I was home.
Oh,
I
all
don't
right.
know. But
But I will have to say I was running some new electrical to the garage.
hmm,
Doing some 20 amp
hmm,
plug receptacles.
What are you doing with 20 of them?
Well, not 20. There's two.
No, I
There's not
mean, what are you
there's
doing
20
with
amps.
20 of the amps?
20 of the amps. I'm trying to get
It's
away
been a
from.
week.
I'm trying to get away from Surge City. Is what I'm trying to do. So
Oh, do you know
I'm
what that one runs at?
my current pressure washer.
Yeah, like are you over 15? Is
It
that why it's surging, or
no. My
you have a
new one's
leak
about
somewhere?
12. It's the internal pressure valve is what's wrong. I guess it's the
Mm.
some kind of pressure switch. Literally, if you go on the Obsessed Garage page, which is your favorite now, I think you're probably an admin at this point. If you actually
Oh,
look up,
I'll clear something up after we're done.
Active VE52, which is mine is the Canadian equivalent,
Yeah.
and you just type Active VE52 surging, it's a very common problem. And it was like the early
Mm,
ones, right?
mm.
And it's basically there's a pressure switch that if you modify the hose, I think that's what happens. But my God, it is so hard to record. And there's times where I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just like have a little remote for my camera and then like pause it or stop it. But I'm like, F that. I don't want to do that. But now the pressure washer that I want to get does run in that 18 amp range. So
What do you want to get?
we well, I like to copy Rick in a lot of things.
Mm,
So maybe AR 630,
mm,
maybe. But we got a little it's called in the corporate world it's called whip, work in progress.
mm.
Where we're trying to sling some deals. We're gonna kind of see
Oh,
what happens.
I'm
We're gonna
excited
kind
to
of see
see
what
it, man.
happens. And
I'm
Steve Pierce,
excited.
yes, the Active 2.0 did do the same thing on certain models.
I,
So
dude, please, I don't like. I don't want mine to break. I really don't want mine. It's been working great. Like, please don't put that juju out there.
No.
I don't.
But yeah, and on top of that, I
What's
got
up,
home,
Lucas? Mhm.
did a deep clean on both of my cell phones. And my
Oh,
goodness, what a
you wanna
good
go,
feeling.
can you go through this this process here?
I'm
real
not a
quick?
deal. I'm not a dealer. There's a personal and a work situation. Relax. I'm not a plug. But it's man, that's satisfying. Little
Are you talking about a digital cleanse or are you talking about a physical cleanse?
physical cleanse.
Okay. Okay. I mean,
Because man, she's been
do you not clean your phones?
not regularly. It's a
Bro,
little neglect. I'll clean the
that,
screen, but
that's a couple
the
times a day thing for me. Pop it out of the case,
really
wipe it. Yeah, I'm
dang.
weird
Okay.
like that.
I do need
I
to be
really
better.
think I should get a diagnosis.
Yeah,
I think so.
potentially.
Maybe. We'll see.
Honestly, as some would say, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Who
Maybe.
knows? Who knows?
Speaking of which, you said you were going to add on to something a little bit.
Okay. So people have been asking me like, oh my God, I can't believe your Viper chair. Like you went all in on the Obsessed Garage. Like you got the one with the Hex logo. Yes, it came with the Hex logo. To be fair, the website didn't show the Hex logo on the model.
Happy little accident, Bob Ross.
Whatever. I like to think it's
Happy
karma.
accident.
I like to think it's karma.
Yeah.
I'm not upset. I love it. I love the Viper chair. It's so comfy.
Did it come with a inside the Hex like subscription?
No.
No, there's nothing free.
I had a little
free
handwritten note in there from the
Really?
Viper family, like welcoming me. Had a Viper sticker. Got to figure out where to put that.
What'd the handwritten note say? We love doing stupid shit, and I'm surprised we're not dead yet.
It just said thank you for joining the Viper family. It was very short. I was expecting
not what I was expecting.
I was expecting. I don't know. I was expecting shit to jump out of the box. I don't know.
Just the selfie of Alex at Viper.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. But man. But yeah, it's been a week. It's been a lot of industry hype, and I'm very excited about our guest this week.
Me too.
I don't think it was on a lot of people's. I don't think it was on a lot of people's radars because it is celebrity status. But
I'm a little starstruck.
I mean, we did our thing.
We make things happen, I guess, right?
I guess. Do we want to bring him in?
Yeah. Let's
what do you say?
give a warm welcome to him.
Ladies and gentlemen.
There he is.
Hello.
The man, the myth, the look how clean that space looks.
It's a facade.
Would you expect anything? I'm starstruck right now.
Like there's a lot there. There's a lot there, but it's awesome looking.
It's all behind the camera now.
That's how you do it. You don't know what's under my desk right now.
Or who?
Oh, okay. Well,
my wife doesn't watch this anymore, so I think that's
I didn't even tell my wife. She's been telling me for a week.
How you doing, buddy?
She's like, I'm gonna start stomping so everybody hears my foot. I'm like, why?
She can come on. She can come on if she wants. This is a family show.
That's right.
Well, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm excited about this all day.
I've been excited for a while. We've chatted for quite a bit. We've bonded over our love of New Jersey.
That's what we're gonna call that.
Yeah,
I think love's a strong word there. It's like when hate's a strong word, love's a strong word there.
Our love of a certain type of memes that we send to each other.
We can't talk about that on here.
I left it as vague as possible.
You paint your own picture, folks.
Whoever finds my phone, erase it.
Yeah. You put that in the will. Whoever finds me, delete my history.
But for those who may not know, can we get like a quick like, let's go around the classroom and introduce yourself, a couple facts about yourself kind of thing. Oh man.
Facts or just
whatever you want. This is your show. Chaos. This is your show. This is your show to be.
Yeah. The two handsome fellows show. I'm the guy down here,
I'm blushing.
Three handsome fellows.
Like if I look like this, it looks like I'm grabbing balls. That's
Hey,
I'm cupping the princes up there. I don't know,
big
man.
hands. There's 4 there.
4. Oh, I got to tell you a story later about my dad's balls that I had the pleasure of seeing yesterday.
That's the first time I've heard that sentence.
If there's an episode that gets us canceled, I'm expecting it to be this.
I warned you, and you said no filter. I'm gonna try not to cuss.
This is fine. No,
I was,
this is
I was
fine.
gonna say when Joey and I finally reach celebrity status and get monetized, and then the back
And
pay is
don't ever
applicable,
invite me again.
this is gonna be the grayed out dollar sign. This one,
Yep,
but hey, that's
yep.
okay. We
The
do it for the
pinned
fun.
one in the corner that nobody will ever get to see.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Just rewatch it.
Please, the stage is yours.
Oh, well, so I've been doing this YouTube,
Mhm.
I guess, modding, detailing thing. I call myself a prosumer because
Yep.
I'm not as cool as you guys where I actually detail as a business. So I pretend to know a lot because I watch a lot of videos. So back in 2016, we started the channel when I got my Scat Pack. And, you know, it's funny, I wanted to start it a lot sooner. And I had so many cars before that I should have started it a lot sooner, and I just didn't. But
Yeah.
it kind of just took off. The whole Mopar community was kind of really supportive. It was different back then. It's not what it is now. You know, there's a lot of stigmas and a lot of car theft, apparently, that I didn't realize when I got back into this. But it was just really open and fun and friendly and inviting, and there was a lot of mods to do. So I started filming things, and it started with like a floor mat video, and then I guess I started showing my obsession with keeping the car clean, and people were like, "Oh, you should start doing videos," and they called it bukkake foam. So I was like, "Oh yeah, just start spraying foam on the paint," and you know that started taking off, and I'm like, "Wow, people love seeing creamy white stuff," so I'm gonna keep filming that.
There's
And
a
it
big
just
audience for it.
it turned into just purchase after purchase after purchase, and then they were like, "Oh, just be honest." And then I started thinking of the name, and I'm like, "Oh, just be honest." And then I'm like, then the name happened.
Yeah.
So I kind of have this following now of having no filter, telling people how it is. And during Corona, too, I don't know if you saw this one where chemical guys came out with their hand sanitizer. That was kind of like my peak.
Yes.
The smell of that was so bad. I vomited when I stopped filming the story. It was
that might have been one of the first videos I've watched of yours.
It was so bad.
And I was like, I was like, I think I might get along with this guy. Like I didn't go like deep into the history. I was like, I sense an
those DMs
accent.
quite yet.
I was like, I sense an accent. He's at the top of the DM.
Okay.
When I go to share something, he's in top
Pinned.
8. He's
MySpace.
yeah. That's why I said it's a celebrity thing. But
yeah, no kidding.
But yeah, after I watched your video, I was like, I hear an accent in there. He sounds like one of my uncles. Like he's got to be from where I think he's from. Yeah, exactly. So I think that's what hooked me, to be honest. Was
I hooked a good one.
And I think I can understand that smell too, because there was at the beginning there was a lot of distilleries here that kind of shifted production. It's like, hey, we're gonna start making this, and like throughout I was either used to like a foaming hand sanitizer or like a gel, and then this was just straight liquid that smelled like
goes everywhere,
absolute trash.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy crap.
The only time you'll see this logo where I'll say it was a good product was this one. I bought it in mass, and I still have them from 2020. These damn bottles from Adams.
That's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen Adams hand
That's like
sanitizer,
Joey in the home
Are you
service.
jealous?
Don't get me started on the home surface. I'll trade you
Can
bottles.
do like an eBay listing?
I'll trade you bottles of home surface cleaner for the hand sanitizer.
Maybe. Let's see.
The Adam fanboys would probably go ridiculous over that, if I'm quite frank.
Speaking of,
I
I
hope
tossed
that there's not
out
too
a
many
bunch yesterday. Oops. Anyway, I want to know your purging process with products, or if that even happens.
Purge?
Yeah, I mean, you said like you obviously have it very clean, right, and very organized. But what about when you need to make room? How did like?
Oh, here we go. Little POV action.
That's the making room that I need to film and then get rid of.
Okay. So get rid of, like, define that.
Get rid of meaning my father-in-law or my neighbor or my friend or a follower or whoever gets it. I don't like to like waste products, but like when I'm done with it, if I know it's not something that I truly want to use consistently, I just hand it out, towels and everything. I just don't want it to go to waste.
I did like, so I gave my neighbor a box yesterday, a bunch of chemicals, a bunch of towels and stuff. I said, he's like, oh, you're gonna be he got a new car. He's like, you're gonna be taking care of this one anyway. I was like, yeah, but like, you know, touch up stuff for yourself.
Yeah.
But I got rid of like there were 2 boxes of stuff that like I couldn't sell. There was stuff I didn't want to sell to anybody because I didn't like it. So it felt good to get rid of that stuff yesterday. I just, you know, to just dispose of it.
Makes you feel like you're doing God's work.
Yeah.
Well, I feel light. I feel lighter today.
Yeah.
Do you?
I think that's the tricky part is when you
And
give
then I
away
gotta
stuff
buy.
you don't. It's like, do you give away the stuff you don't like to people you also don't like?
Well, yeah, I
You
thought
know?
about that, and I'm like, I don't want to go with that. But so it's funny because I got rid of 2 boxes of stuff, and like maybe 10 minutes later, UPS guy shows up with some
With
goat
more.
hamburger. I'm like, oh shit.
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
the
and
excuse. You have to make room for more stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
and that's what I struggle with because like you said, like I don't want to waste it, right? Like, but like if I know that I'm not going to use it, if I know that nobody around me is going to use it, that's where I struggle. Like, oh man, like this is perfectly fine. Like I don't want to, what do I do with it?
So Joey, how close were you to being sent to the hospital with using Traceless?
That stuff is good but strong. I don't know how you people are using it day in and day out, but
is that legal in California?
I should probably hide it. I'm probably on a list, but I used it outdoors to clean my sliding glass doors in the back to the patio, and man, I couldn't be near the glass. I'd be like arm's length away. That stuff is strong.
I've
It
heard
works great though.
I've heard guys in the OG group and other groups that have they'll spray it, they'll just be in the inside of their car, clean the inside of their windshield because there's a lot of off gassing in the film, and they'll spray it, but it'll actually affect the dash. Like if it sits there and dries, or if the dash is hot or whatever.
Yeah,
I've heard some horror stories. It's more of a towel apply than giver.
It's like spraying. I mean, to me, it's like you just might as well spray like lighter fluid. Like it's like aerosolized lighter fluid. We got a lot of New Jersey in the house.
Joyzy.
We got
love it.
Talking with cars. We got Jose from New Jersey.
Shout out to Jose again. Man,
all the good ones, man.
What an amazing human.
Bergen County, he's in me, hanging out here.
Ooh.
So, on a serious note, the last half of your username. That is this a, for those that don't know, is this a self thing? Is this a medical diagnosis? Because I know people like to throw it around.
Yeah, they make it seem like if you haven't been to a doctor and you haven't been medicated that it's not real and you're just like trying to do it for clickbait. But no, I'm fucked up. So it's real, and it's been a thing. It's been in my family for a long time. I don't have it as bad as some of my other family members. Some of my other family members, they have to wash their hands for some reason so much that skin comes off their hands.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'll be in the shower. If I spin once, I have to spin the other way back again. Otherwise, my day's shot. Like, I'm weird. I have to wash in a certain way, a certain pattern. If I have a bad day and I used a certain cologne or a certain shampoo, I'll switch that the next day because I'm thinking something's wrong. And I'm like,
it's associated with it. Yeah. I get it.
It alters everything, right down to the way I put my socks on in the morning.
Interesting.
But it's also good.
Oh yeah. No, it's oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for?
I think I appreciate the actual diagnosed instead of because like Joey and I, we often reference, like Joe used a great term, obsessive tendencies, for us that aren't officially diagnosed, if you will, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Joey, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like, I see lots of comments where people are like, oh, like, I'm so OCD about this. Like, I'm like, every time I read it, I go, are you like, does that mean what you think it means? So that's why I just wanted to clear that up for anyone who wasn't aware of that, it's not just a part of your username.
No, it definitely inspired it, but I've always known that I've had that but I like to talk about that, and obviously that goes hand in hand with the whole other thing that I've started in my channel in the last like couple months with the mental health struggles and
little therapy in the details.
Yeah, no,
great episode.
I like that series, man.
Yeah,
I mean, it hasn't like taken off. I mean, then again, not a whole lot has taken off since I sold that last car. It's starting to tick back up a little bit. I'm assuming it's going to be good. But
I mean, now that you're on like the biggest detailing podcast around, I mean, who knows?
Hey, listen, this is an honor.
Skyrocket.
Chart topper, baby. Ryan Seacrest is going to be here next week. Top 40 USA.
I know we talk about sellouts in the industry, but if Ryan Seacrest threw some cash my way, I'm out, baby. I'm out.
Yeah.
Things I would do for his cash.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. So the other way I think people know you, and I'm really glad that they're in the chat. I saw them here earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Is Glovebox.
We
Oh,
got 27 people watching, Joey. This is
You
crazy.
27 this early on is pretty insane.
Mhm. Yep.
Sometimes it's later, you know, people getting off work, whatever, people getting done with dinner, but appreciate all 27 of you.
The best time for a podcast.
The worst time for best time. But oh look, Carson got 5 subs. Look at this. That's celebrity status right there.
That's
Like,
almost 17 subs.
I'm going to take a phrase from our friend Brad at Armor Detail Supply. Like, we're blessing people with subs.
Man.
Like, this. We need to do follow-up episodes. Like, where are they now?
Talk about Brad and that like game show host of those mystery buckets. That's a freaking value, baby.
He was so happy in that video. I guarantee he was on some cocaine. He was very happy.
Florida's best.
Whew. Anyway,
it's probably called Tropicana Blow. Anyways,
Glovebox, Tropicana Blow Glovebox. Your Glovebox videos, like I look forward to once I realized you were doing them and you were having this love affair with Glovebox. A, I was jealous, but B, I every time there was a new one, I'd stop what I was doing. Like, there's a new Glovebox unboxing. I was also pissed off because you would always get it like a day before your video would come out, like a day before I'd get mine.
That was when I was more on top
thumbs
of
down.
I think he had it before Fred even had it.
Yeah, exactly. But
if you watch the old videos, they've been one of the oldest people I've been affiliated with, like from the beginning when they had. I think like some of my comments, you know, I wasn't trying to be mean, but I was like trying to be constructive, and they always listen. They're so nice. They're so receptive. The whole idea behind it, the community that they were building with it, the idea of it in general was just so good. Yeah. And when I told them the first time they sent it with the packing materials inside, I'm like, no, this is just, no, you can't do this. And then like the next month, literally the next month, it changed. So like, it's good to see that they innovate and they truly listen and they truly care. It's not some scam box that you get and you're like,
no,
oh, you know, they're just trying to throw in all the cheap crap products. They actually care.
All the excess. It's not that.
No, it's genuinely a good setup and a good thing to support. Like something I'm happy to be part of. So
yeah,
if you want to build a collection like any of us have, subscribe to Glovebox because that's a quick way. Like, I mean, I guarantee that like there's a good percentage of your shelves that Glovebox has filled.
Oh yeah.
They have to be losing money on their boxes. I don't get it.
Like it's wild. But so like how they even gave you your own box.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
How did that feel?
That was awesome, and it was kind of funny because someone that I don't want to name on here because I don't want to cuss, but they before me, kind of salty about that, but did the rinseless wash as if he, you know, coined the term. So I couldn't do that in my box, and you know, I wanted to, but I had to pick a couple other. I had to pivot a little bit, but it was definitely fun. It was a fun experience, and I had to really sit down and think about like what my priorities were for what would want to be in the box. And they really work with you, and they do everything they can to make sure they get some quality products in there. So it's not just like, oh, I found this one. It's like the cheapest junk Amazon special that they got. There's like quality names. So
yeah, let me dust off this bottle from the back shelf and throw it in a box.
No, it's good.
But it's also, I mean, there's also stuff I've never heard of, right? Where like some people will be like, I'm not going to buy it because I never heard of it. But if you get it in a box like this, you're like, well, what do I have to lose? I'm going to try it.
I think they've given some small brands that, you know, aren't just riding on the coattails of other ones or starting their own, you know, blend house. They actually help the new companies get off the ground. Like, you know, even there's companies that you may never even heard of or a really popular product that you don't really want to buy, but even they've made like certain companies have smaller sizes of stuff. Like you may not need a 32 or 16 ounce bottle of X product. And then they're like, hey, we'll slap a 4 ounce or an 8 ounce or whatever. It's enough to get your toes wet. And
I think it's cool when a brand can also adapt to that and you know, because like getting the Glovebox to the price point that it's at is tough. Crazy. There's got to be compromise on both sides there, but I like when they get a brand, excuse me, to do like a smaller 8-ounce bottle or something like
Yeah.
that, so like that you truly have like a sample, and like who knows, you might be able to get more into that glove box with the smaller samples. But I think more brands should you know, maybe take on that model.
Like Car Pro.
Dude,
Like
I got a Car
every
Pro
bottle.
I got a Car Pro thing from Carzilla a couple weeks ago. I don't
Shout
know.
out to Chris at Carzilla,
it's
by
one-
the way.
it's one-
Chris and Andrew there. Oh man.
what a nice guy. But it was an air freshener. I don't know what the hell they call it, but like nothing on it says air freshener, but I think they try to have like a sly little play. It's like they'll give like a scientific name for what an air freshener is. And I was like, what the hell is this? And then once I sniffed it, I hope it's an air freshener, because I've been spraying
it's
it.
actually just a clay bar, Joey.
It's a solvent. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I think my favorite part of the glove box is the little 4x6 card they include that they have the discount for each company that if you want, and then obviously all the information about that, but also like a detailed description of the bottle too, because some people may not like, if you like, because I know they have the Father's Day ones and all kinds of like different holiday sales and things like that. And you know, if you want to send one to someone and they may not have any idea what a detail spray is, or a waterless wash, or rinses, or whatever, and it's clear cut that it's not a bunch of BS gibberish. It's to the point. It's there, and I mean, the team over there is insane. Like,
they're evolving.
With
the QR codes now. That was a good touch. I actually like that step, because it brings the tech into it, and it opens up so much stuff down the line that you could do with.
And I mean,
I don't know.
Fred and Brad are so good at taking the feedback.
This is hilarious. I know every time
my
OCD
God.
does a YouTube video, because my lawyer calls me.
Those are
Man,
my fun videos.
talk about some BDE right there.
Oh,
tell you
man. So you got a new car.
Yeah,
I always love when you get a new vehicle, because like you said, there's a bit of an uptick in the views, and it just kind of, that spark comes back, you know.
Oh, it came back.
I still think my favorite was the red maroon Jeep. I don't even know what the color code was.
Trackhawk,
that I don't know what the color code was, but that was absolutely my favorite. But
red, velvet red. It's the same color as the Hellcat that I had. So everybody was dogging me. But I tried to find the Durango in that color, but I found this one in Pennsylvania, of all places, with 3,000 miles, and I'm like, oh hell, I got to drive now. And I got a speeding ticket on the way there from a work zone camera. Screw PA, I'll never drive that shit. That's terrible. They mailed me a ticket. And
some of the worst roads I've ever driven.
78 and a 55, and I'm like, okay, well, how much is this shit gonna cost me? And it said warning. I'm like, oh, you 11. It's like, no, it's great. Thank God it was a warning. I'll never go back.
And 55. Oh.
Yeah, they took a picture of my car. They sent me the ticket.
Like, that's wild. I mean, like, we get the picture.
That's a lot of work for a warning.
You know, when we go through the toll or whatever, we get the picture of our car, which, you know, I always admire how clean my front end looks. But
I was busy dodging dead deer guts all over the highway. I didn't notice it was in a work zone. I saw literally right before me, a deer got splattered. There was blood on the window of the Escalade. I'm like, thank God this isn't mine in an hour.
Lord. So you got rid of Big Bertha.
That Escalade threw me for a loop, but that thing was amazing. And I'm like, man,
that thing was massive. I don't think there's a single video where you got the whole thing in frame.
You can't.
It's either the ass or the front.
You can't get it in a garage, and I should have measured. That's my fault. You know, I thought.
Did you literally get home with it and go, fuck?
Yeah, no, that's I got it in height wise, but I didn't think that I didn't calculate right. I made a boo-boo, and then I had to park it outside, and that was the only time I would ever advocate for PPF, is because of that situation. I don't like it. I am not a PPF guy, and I would never want to do like clear PPF on paint, because in my head the satin was smart because it changed the look of it, but now I'm putting PPF on it, and I got the same look, but I'm just stopping a rock chip. It's like I just spent thousands of dollars to stop a rock chip.
Exactly. So this new one's staying naked.
Oh yeah, I already got a rock chip. It's like one of my friends told me, like, when he gets a new car.
Didn't we talk about this? I think so. I think I was like, man, sometimes I was like, the first one's always the hardest.
There's a couple. I'm pissed.
It's the worst.
But
I got
it's
a bunch
open.
too.
I can't do anything about it. I got blasted, and it's a few there.
Yeah.
It's done.
I have a
Totally.
few on mine that like the rock chipped it, but it didn't chip the paint off. It's like it just pushed it back, like you took your nail
Just a
and like,
divot.
Yeah, and you can't fill it.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, like I have to take that pimple off and then fill the crater, and like I'm just leaving it right now. Like I don't. It's so below my eye level. I can't even. Whatever.
Yeah, everything's below your eye level. I don't even know how you get in
Thank
that
God.
car.
Thank God.
You got to do
Yep.
a cannonball from a full stand-up position to get into your
You should
driver's
see me. You should see me fall into the Mini Cooper, and climb out of it.
You shouldn't drive anything with the word mini in it.
I know. It's a fun car though.
crazy.
It's a fun
That's why
car.
we had Joey in the passenger seat, because then he could just have the seat all the way back when I was with him, and I'm like, and
Just
then we
sit in the
shoved
back
Brad and
seat.
DJ in the back, and I'm like, okay, I feel bad for you guys.
We had Brad and DJ in the back. I didn't realize this until like a couple days ago how many people we put in the back of that car. We had Brad and DJ in the back of that Mini Cooper. We had Justin Lobato in the back of that Mini Cooper. We had Matt Mormon in the back of that Mini Cooper. Who else?
Oh
did we have?
wow!
Not all at the same time, at different
Not
times.
all at the same time.
Wasn't a clown car.
Video, though.
Jammed in like some sardines.
Oh, there would have been a great video for that.
Yeah.
I see this question from Juice Free, one of our favorite people. What's been your most favorite item you've received in a glove box?
Ooh, that's a good one.
You like if anyone's got an opinion about a favorite item,
Oh man!
and then I want to hear the worst item you've received in a glove box.
Anything from Adams is the worst item. And they know that. They preface this like they'll message me literally saying, "Hey, I just want to let you know."
Oh,
It's Adams products.
They
in here.
softened
Like,
the blow.
That's how you know you've made it, baby. That's how you know
Yeah.
you've made it.
they know. But like, listen, I don't have a problem with Adam.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you know that he doesn't own that anymore.
Yeah.
You know, he's just
I
a
don't know if
face
you
man.
know, but we spent an entire day with Mr. Adam. Okay,
He's
so
a nice guy. He's
Yeah.
a
He's a great
nice guy.
guy.
I have no problem with him.
yeah,
Funny story with him. Okay, the first detailing polishing setup I ever had, the first time I ever polished a car was my 2006 G35, and this was back when Adams had their whole kit. So this was back when they had the orange, green, and white pads,
yeah,
and it had like the mint-smelling green
Mm-hmm.
polishing liquid, the
Yep.
compound. I still remember it, and that was when I bought my 7424 XP. That I still have that damn polisher on my wall, and I bought it from that company. So I did a whole 3-step on the G35 because it sure as hell needed it, and I loved their products. I talked so highly about their glass cleaner, but this was like when I first got into it. I loved everything
the
about their
neon
product.
green glass cleaner.
But
Mhm.
yeah,
that-
and I still have their bottles over there. But they went from being made in America, only USA, to they have like jock straps, Adams jock straps, and freaking cure your freaking itchy coochie with this cream being made by Adams. It's like every goddamn product, blankets, this, and like I don't know what happens. I really don't know.
I'll have to
get
wear
it.
that jockstrap at hockey. I'll tell you that much.
I get
They're gonna
it.
get into peptides next. Adams Retatrutide, and it's like I don't understand like what goes on with that
I
company.
still have a soft spot for just some things. Like when I see like wheel and tire cleaner go on sale and it's like $25, I go, ooh, that's a good one. But it's one of the OGs, so
Yeah,
maybe that's
wheel
why.
cleaner is good. There's a couple products that are just shit. The H2O Garden Gloss, when they went to the thicker formula, I actually liked it a little bit.
Yeah,
But that was one of the few ones. I don't know. Back in the day when I liked Brilliant Glaze, I used to have the glazes.
I
I was into
had
that for
the
a little while.
brilliant glaze.
Yeah, that was.
People
back
like
in
to
the day.
use that to clean the glass,
I never
the
did that.
interior glass.
Never tried that. I probably
I
won't
also
even
didn't
try.
try it, but
I mean,
But-
just to preface what we're talking about.
is that a golf?
Is
a
that?
golf club?
A golf club cover.
Oh, that's a cock. That's a cock umbrella. There's no way. Who's going to a golf course? Hey guys, check out my super cool
Check out my
Adams
Adams sign.
Schlong carpet. Like, what is this stuff?
My schlong carpet.
Is that
We got it. I
Yeah,
thought
that-
this said Gen Z hitch cover. I'm like, no, Gen Z's driving a truck. Are you kidding me?
There's just too much going on. They're
I guess I
chemical
haven't.
guys.
Like I know they come out. I know. I was just gonna say.
What
like,
if
we
they should have put the
we-
A upside down for all the millennials rocking that upside down?
I guess I don't look at the like. I know they come out with like a shirt or whatever with
Yeah,
whatever,
that's what I want my
whatever
family to
holiday.
celebrate Christmas with. That. That's. I can't- a COVID
Oh,
mask.
man.
Blanket.
Yep.
The garage. A lot of, lot of
There's a lot of-
hats. And there, you know what?
But-
There's probably Adams guys that have all of these hats.
Hold on. Go to what's new. I
Isn't
wanna
there a
see-
giant Snuggie somewhere too?
Oh, there's definitely. Oh, you see the candles? Candles are pretty
What, they have
dope.
candles?
yeah.
What the hell do they have candles?
Smells like
for?
Adam's taint. That's the kind.
Oh man, we're definitely getting
Yeah,
canceled.
so we got
Go
some,
to
some
new
Pendleton blankets.
products.
New.
I want to see.
Probably
I want to see what's new.
You see what they do with the active pressure washer? We know it's active. You think we're stupid, but you call it Adam's pressure washer. It's not yours, bro. It's not. You're just.
They
throwing
bought
it
it. It's theirs. It's
So we got
theirs.
some.
that rebranding blending topic that we could get into later too with that.
Yeah,
bullshit.
you can
Let's
you
scroll
just
down there. Let's look at all
put your
this.
name on something that's yours.
I feel like I'm shopping.
This
Like,
is
Those are
like,
pretty cool.
is this like the morning after, like walk of shame shirt because all
Who
wrinkled?
takes a
and nasty?
picture of that with the wrinkles and thinks that that's a good thing to
I
throw on a
didn't know.
detailing
When was that? I
website?
didn't. No
I
one
think-
warned me about the roast
This is-
session we were about to get into.
Is this the East Coast bottle holder because they're already pre-rusted?
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
that's a
that
might
pretty
be.
cool color.
They do have
Dang, you
a
guys
couple
are
products that I
savage.
looked at that I said I would have potentially bought that if it didn't have his freaking logo on it. And I hate to say it
I've
that
thought
way.
that
Like, look,
too. I've thought that too.
Adam's IKE Foam Pro 2. No, it's not. I have it. It's not yours.
Oh, hey, but it is just the Rupes. It's not the Adams Rupes.
Oh yeah, they couldn't fuck with Rupes. No, there's no messing with them.
No
Oh
Look at
man.
these towels.
cabinets.
look,
Adams New Age.
And those are his cabinets.
See, like this, I'm pretty
Holy
sure.
moly.
I'm pretty sure that's probably $2,000 at Costco, or 3,200 here.
Yeah, but it's probably is it? I was gonna say is it part of the 30% off sale? But
Yeah, look at
you
the
know,
Yeah, so
Adams.
here you go. The
Adams
Adams
Active.
active. Okay.
That's bullshit.
What, but is there anything in it that like in the kit that makes it like Adams? Does it come with something? Click
Yeah,
on
he
one of
picked
them.
his nose and he put a booger on the handle. That's what it is. You pay extra.
Jack stand wall mount. I mean, this is fine,
That's kind of cool.
but
I don't know. I'm a big fan of like unbranded.
Look at that. See, that's something I was
furniture
looking at. The
fixtures.
detail towel cart, but look at the obnoxious asshole logo on top. I would have to put electrical tape on that.
That's kind of a cool cart.
Why?
Now,
The
if
cart's
anyone's
cool.
if anyone's got the link to like the Alibaba version,
The Chinese version. I
of
was just
this-
gonna say, you find out
Yeah,
where
we'll
they
buy
stole
that.
it from. Look at that.
I
See,
think I
that's
saw.
cool.
I think I saw this at. There was like an iteration of this at Costco when I was there the other day.
dude, that is.
So-
I mean, that's pretty dope.
I like that. I just don't like it with the logo on it.
I
Mhm.
get it. I get it. All right, so you don't.
But
like
then
the
it's gonna have
Adams.
some like Taiwanese logo on it if you get the original one, and I'm not gonna know
Well-
what it says. It's gonna say F America on it. This
So-
bucket-
What in the? I don't.
So
Okay, so there's a drain. They're built
drain
in
for a bucket
casters.
that
oh,
you could
they
just
they come in
pour-
white now.
And they,
See,
I mean, this
I
is
just
interesting.
I just look at like
If you
I
look
just
at the
know what,
reviews,
like the
people are
chemicals are.
complaining about how flimsy those interior plastics were.
I
Did
mean,
you
it-
even-
my lunch container's thicker than that.
Oh Lord,
What
Did you-
void were they filling with that product though? With that drain? I don't know. Maybe there's just because nobody lifts weights anymore. They couldn't flip the bucket over 5 gallons.
That-
Was going to topple somebody. I don't know. Like
They're
And that's like
targeting
when you-
me, bro. They know that I will buy it.
That's
You
it's like
better
when
not buy
people like the little, I don't know, the kind of your run of the mill like camping cooler that's like, I don't know, 2 feet wide by like a foot tall, and
Yeah.
they have a drain in that. I'm like, Flip
speaking of a
cold.
camping cooler, I just got an ad popped up from Igloo for
Yep.
a party bar 125 quart cooler. You should look that up. I'm buying that. I have to.
Is that all it takes? You just need an
I get
email or an
influenced
alert.
so easily. I shop all. It's
so
terrible.
what's it called? The Igloo.
It's called
bring
a
it up.
party bar 125. I literally screenshotted the damn thing because it's going to get bought. But it would look a lot cooler on your screen than mine. But I
Yeah,
saw some picture of it, and then they had a video where somebody was rolling it out, and I'm like, I don't even have any friends, but I would buy that cooler just to sit in front of my house, and maybe somebody will say, "Can I get an ice cold beverage from you?" And I'll
We
be
should
like,
call
"Can you
this segment like shopping with OCD.
that, though.
Like
It's like when kids have like a lemonade stand at a garage sale.
it's huge, and they got colors, and it's on discount for $199. Is that probably fake discount? But
Doer,
I
what
think that's cool.
browser are you using?
This is Edge.
No wonder I don't know what the fuck it is. Sorry, pardon my French.
The special Canadian browser? I never heard.
No,
of
it's a Microsoft thing, I think.
Microsoft thing.
it. Yeah, I'm not Microsoft.
What colors do they have?
They have a lot, I think.
I
Yeah,
like the blue or this bluey green,
Oh, that's
whatever you
kind
want
of
to call it.
nice.
They've got a lot of options. I thought
How
it was
much is
pretty
this
cool.
thing? How much is this?
$199. I think it's
$199.
There's a lot of photos. That's the most photos I've ever seen of a cooler in my life. So they got white, they got blue, they
Exactly.
got kind of a slate gray.
Your money's different.
I mean, the wheels are a nice touch.
Yeah, and I like that you could detach it from that if you wanted to just not.
That's pretty cool. It's got the bottle opener and to catch the caps on it.
Why is it $239 for you? Oh, you Canadians.
That's Canada.
No, it's the US. It's got you right there.
That's messed up, dog.
Maybe that's your.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, he got special cookies.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You got cookies on there,
You didn't
bro.
get into that club yet. I'll put a good word in for you.
Yeah.
No.
It's 8,000 Canadian dollars up here for sure, but no, it's a good size.
Mayo approved.
I don't even drink that mess.
DJ's money is also different. DJ's gonna have one of these next week.
Jeff's gonna have one on the front of his Porsche.
Roasted. One person who uses Edge. We found him.
I didn't even know that was a thing until today.
See?
I use every browser. I'm a
fellow man of culture here.
I'm an equal opportunity browser user, if you will.
DEI browser.
Try it, try it, JB10 at igloo.com. See if it works.
I don't know.
Oh man,
code's available.
Lord. All right. So if you guys have questions, put them in the chat.
Actually,
we will.
Funny? They do have a field
for a coupon. Try it. Joey's definitely got a code.
Could you imagine?
I would literally.
Oh, shit.
That would have been the leftover Chinese food shit we were waiting for right there.
Because they do have they do have a welcome 10, so I still can't get it down.
Oh, it might be the Edge tax, bro. You got to switch browsers.
Yeah, it's a tariff.
You might be getting penalized.
It's a tariff. That's right.
You're getting a tariff for using Microsoft
Wait, can you
browser.
buy my Tux mats and just ship them to me? Like
I probably could.
What the fuck, man? I still can't get it.
You're still waiting.
Yeah, so you had a little bit of
the other day saying, "Oh, the Trump tariffs were on pause," and then like 5 minutes later, reinstated. I'm like, bitch,
yeah, I saw that.
Could have got my mat.
You're the first person I thought of when I saw that. I was like, shit, his mats are delayed again.
That's an on and again, off again situation. Because because I know that are they only available through TuxMat?
Yeah.
Because I know up here we had Costco did another like a branded version of the Tux mats that they were selling. And
I was let
down
when I got the one for the Escalade, but when I tried it in my my Hawk, that was like the best fitting mats I've ever had in my life.
I know Rick Rad Garage. He had to get his replaced under warranty, but
they're really good with the warranty.
Yeah, they were pretty good. What is this? Look at this.
Yeah, I've been putting off because I haven't detailed a car in forever, and I'm like, you know what? I want to get it, and I got it.
What else do you got? Let's talk toys. Let's talk recent purchases.
I don't know if you're into window squeegees, but I stumbled upon this brand to try to not use towels. I don't know how this happens. I was on the talk of Tick, and out of nowhere, I start getting into a rabbit hole of window cleaners. Those people are amazing. You ever see people
the talk of Tick? That's really for a loop,
man.
You watch that? That's orgasmic when somebody's fucking squeegeeing the windows.
And I know I can't do it. Like I know if I tried, I couldn't do it.
But I'm gonna try. And I got the one with the bamboo handle, so at least if I look like an asshole doing it, that will look cool.
At least it'll feel good in your hand.
That's pretty awesome. Actually,
I don't touch. When you're married, everything has to feel good in your hand because it's never in anybody else's. So, I don't know if that's a fun fact.
Look at this fun fact. Details official. What's going on,
Details in the house. What's up, guys?
What's happening?
Oh man, that's hilarious. So, all right, so Steve says he likes his active Canon.
I have all the other ones, the MJJCs and.
Well, because Joey and I, we got the upgraded NJGC with like the gray bottle.
You did,
and you got yours.
There's a gray one.
Did they never get it to you?
No, I never got it. They said it was.
Oh, Jesus!
Shout out to MJJC for first of all for offering to send it, but then they said that it was on hold until the bottle was redesigned, and that was in like February.
When did this happen?
It's the MJJC. They call it the Pro V3. I don't love their model model numbers. I don't love them. But that being said, because they sent that to me, and then they message me. They're like, "Oh, by the way, please wait because we want to send the upgraded bottle." And I'm like, "Well, I'm pretty good at not being a klutz. So I'm not going to drop the damn thing, and I'm not going to just yeet it across my yard and expect
I
it to
will.
still work." You know?
Product.
Do you have one though, right?
Yeah. And
Okay.
like, because I was kind of like waiting for them because I'm still
Have you not used it in a video?
no, not in a video. So
Okay, that's why
All my stuff is on the wall. Where is
ooh,
that?
it all makes
delicious.
sense.
Yeah, the whole wall of shame.
Let's make him big.
Oh, the big wall.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm so thrilled the Durango fits in the garage.
Oh yeah.
I'm thrilled.
So did you Juice Free brought up the slim dryers? Did you pick any of those up?
I got the camo one.
It's pretty
And
nice.
it's hold on. It's
He's
actually
already
Do
lost
you have
it.
it
He
hanging?
doesn't know
I
where
had
it
mine
is.
hanging. I had mine hanging for a bit.
it's somewhere in there. Hold on. I gotta find it. The whole drying towel one.
There we go. I love
Ooh,
Drying
organization,
towels
baby.
are up on top there, and then there's these, and then I don't know. I tried organizing this. It's a losing battle.
I will say drying towels in a
Oh,
cabinet
I know about
takes up real estate.
Oh, it's like
Yeah, but if
Tetris.
it's-
you have to figure out how to fold them.
Yeah.
It's a love hate. Like that's why I've got so many bins behind me. I'm trying.
Well, I had to do
organize.
that too. Rag Company, when I got that Grand Ambassador or whatever it is,
Yes.
they sent so many
The
freaking
car wash towels.
They send 125 car wash towels. 'cause there's
I
five
use it as
different
packing
kinds.
material.
everywhere. They're literally I can't get rid of them.
So
like the car wash towels when my parents moved. I literally gave them I brought like 100 over, and we used it for all the kitchenwares, like the plates and stuff, and it was perfect for those.
Remind me, what year were you Grand Ambassador again?
I don't even remember. I have no idea.
Was it 2020, 2021?
I think you were 20. I thought he was 2022. If I remember
2022?
correctly, I think so.
I look at
How
everything based on was I fat or not. That was the only way I can
do this.
keep track
I
of
do the
time.
same. I do the same.
So
like how big was the
I
muffin
might have
top?
still had man titties back then. I don't even remember it, honestly.
How
It's,
was that experience for you?
You know,
How did
that
it come
was-
about?
so me and my wife, we gained a lot of weight when my mom got sick. That's how I knew I
Okay.
was going to marry this one. Let me tell you, when you find a woman that stays with you through your mother going through metastatic cancer, you stay with that woman. So
Mhm.
like our schedule was we would go to work and I would meet up with her. We would drive to whatever hospital or rehab facility my mom was in. And then we would literally spend hours with her, come home, hang out a little bit, drop her off, and then rinse and repeat. There was no shopping. There was no home cooked meals. It was just fast food junk. And I think in a matter of like a year and a half, I had put on like 200 pounds. Like no joke,
Wow.
I blew up, and it was like depression eating. And I feel like at that time, not to get into like the crazy parts about that story, but you know, when you get to a point where it's like everything is like out of your control and you have no way of fixing anything, the only thing you can control is shoving food in your face, like where I can order it and how much I can eat. So I just I binge ate food because it was what was bringing me happiness, which was terrible. And if I think about the food I ate back then, I was tanking food. Like I could have, there's probably, you know, third world countries that would want to assassinate me right now. I feel I ate a village worth of food. It's just disgusting when how much waste there was. And, you know, now I eat an egg roll and I'm like, I got a tummy ache.
Yeah.
Right.
But like we were sitting there and it was COVID. You know, she's a teacher, so she's working from home and I do commercial insurance. So it's like I was home until I had my office, you know, COVIDed. So I had shields and everything. And, you know, we had to do the whole spiel to get open. And we were sitting at home and she looked at me and she goes, "We're fat. Do you want to get surgery?" I'm like, what the fuck conversation? Like out of nowhere.
Right to the point.
Seriously. She did some research and she's like, "Oh, we could go get sleeve surgeries." She's a teacher. So like her insurance covered everything. And it was during telemed visits. So we literally met with people on Zoom calls. And then out of nowhere, we had one visit in person and they like cut my shit open. November of 2020. I was in a hospital.
Holy smokes.
No one there. I had no visitors. You couldn't visit me. So
Yeah.
she dropped me off at the hospital. I sat in there waiting to get sliced open. And in the recovery, all I read online, I didn't look at the surgery. I didn't want to know what you were removing or what you cutting. I just said, I told the
It's better
doctor
to not.
It'll make you change your mind at that point.
Yeah.
before the anesthesia. I said, doctor, I'm not here for a gender changing surgery, because I saw a TikTok about that one time.
Oh, we mixed up.
Don't cut my dick off. Take the stomach out. So I was like, not the dick, right? And then that was the last thing.
Please.
Just leave the cock. Thank God, because before the surgery, I had a fupa, so I didn't know I have an impressive dick now, and I never knew that I had it.
That's right.
Because
yeah.
you lose 200 pounds, and you look down, and I'm like, shit, man. I'm not single anymore, though, so it doesn't matter what that looks like. But yeah, we had
man,
that's amazing.
Impressive dick, yeah.
So that's obviously life changing.
That was scary. You have to like get up and walk as quick as you can afterward, because they'll make you stay in that hospital. So they were like, walk and pee. Those are like the main things that you do there. And then the amount of gas you feel, because when they cut you open, you're just filled with air. I had cramps.
I know it well. Mine for heart surgery was get up and walk. Like you think, oh, I'm in a couple of days, like they're gonna get me out of. No, it's like a few hours after you leave the ICU, you're up and walking, and then it's not peeing, it's they want you to poop, because you're filled with like painkiller after painkiller after painkiller, and like they won't let you leave the hospital till you take a dump. So TMI.
You had a more serious surgery though, so number 2 was warranted. For me, it was just a little piddle, and then I was out.
It's not a measuring contest.
Well, you win if it was, you got the forearm of it.
And Joey liked it so much he went back for another one. So
multiples.
The sequel, baby.
Yeah. Hopefully there's no part 3.
Yeah.
So recovery happened, and then you just were you sitting around? Were you watching the rag company while you were exercising? What was going on?
Well, I wasn't allowed to exercise for months. They were
wow.
Yeah, they said that you have to really like recover, because if you pop something open inside of you, and the pain was just unbearable. But then that's when the whole home gym thing kind of came about, because I was like, the self-conscious thing is tough for me. I only got on camera after the surgery, and I shouldn't have done that in retrospect, because it's like, I want to try to promote positivity.
Found it. Q2 21.
There you go. Oh, that was right after the surgery. I had confidence right then. That was good. Yep. Yeah. So I always try to tell everybody, like, don't feel bad about who you are. Weight doesn't mean shit. It's your personality. But I didn't know that. And, when I was younger, when you're stupid and you're young and you make fun of people's weight, and you don't realize what you're saying until you get older, and you're like, wow, that's a real dick thing to say to somebody. Because I couldn't control that. Like, everybody's like, oh, just stop eating, fatty. And I'm like, yo, I wish. Tell me, like, I'm going through something so traumatic, like a surgery, to get rid of the weight, because I felt helpless and I was depressed, and all the traumatic crap that went with my mom's cancer, and basically watching my best friend pass away. I don't have brothers or sisters. It was just me and my mom when I was growing up and everything. But it was like watching all that stuff happen, and all that, it changes everything in your life. It changes how you talk to people, and your confidence level, and how short life is.
You had kids at this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm sure part of the decision was for them too, right?
Well, my wife went October of 2020. I went the month after, November of 2020. She had the same surgery, and she was like, oh, I have to do it first, because if I see something that you go through that's bad, I'm not going to, I'm going to chicken out. And I'm like, listen, I want you to do this. This was your idea. So however you want to structure this, let's do it. Oh, that's obnoxious. Stock exhaust too, right?
Oh, geez.
So sounds like New Jersey, baby.
Yeah, it's right outside my garage too. Nice. Get out of here. Back. I get out. So
it's not too bad over here.
It was something else. That whole experience was something that I'm glad I did, because we go through the parks now. I go to the park almost a couple times a week now with the kids. I go down slides with my son. I'm doing monkey bars with my daughter, and she just learned how to do it. And I would have never been able to do that. I would have never had the confidence to go play with them and play. My son just started baseball. He's on T-ball now, and I can help coach the team. And just get out there and help, and he's so happy. So he's got me next to him. But I would have never
That's
had.
cool, dude. That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm very happy for you. I'm very like I remember when like the early videos, like where you first started to appear on camera, and I was like, this handsome son of a gun, he's been hiding this whole time.
Yep.
People used to say, look at the size of your hands, because that's all you saw. It was like a fat hand model. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, but
Yeah.
my wrist, I didn't realize like it was like that much bigger. So like I thought I was being sneaky, and I had some psychos that followed me. Like they would literally screenshot like the glass to get a picture of me, and they go, I saw you. I'm like, shit, like I'm exposed.
That's
I don't know what to do.
wild.
Yeah. That's a whole other level of curiosity, if you will.
I think people do that with Anthony's videos too. With I'm sorry, all day
Probably.
Anthony's videos. Trying to catch a glimpse of
There's a
whoever that
difference.
guy
It's not
is.
the same.
Whoever that guy is.
Wink, wink.
Well, that's
Yep. Well, I know, like, being a tech enthusiast, like watching all the Linus Tech Tips videos with his new house, they had to like literally blur everything out when they're outside because there's weirdos that will find him and knock on his door. But that's what you get with 16 million subscribers or whatever he's at. But
when are we gonna have him on, bro? You bring him up like every episode.
Yeah, I might. My Canadian brethren.
He is actually cool though. He's somebody I do watch, and I do value his.
Early
content.
on, I couldn't. Early on, it was a little irritating, but I would say as time has gone on, I can
now that he doesn't run, now that he's not the boss, he's just kind of the face. But I'm surprised Rick hasn't had people banging down his door.
DJ wants to know, how would OCD rank the cannons between MJJC Active and MTM?
Well, I just got the Active.
Okay.
So, but what I would say is I prefer the MJJC to the MTM by a mile. Just especially the older MTMs when it had the metal top and a plastic bottom. I don't know how many times I've destroyed that when you're like you think you're doing a quick maneuver and you just rip up the threads. I never understood the whole.
I'm noticing like when I'm connecting it, because I still have the skinny necked one, so I noticed like when I'm connecting it to the gun, like it's starting to get a little flexy, so it might be time to upgrade those balls.
When I was naive, I actually bought the Chemical Guys torque foam cannon.
Oh boy!
God, that would have been what, 2013 maybe, and I mean, again, I had the fine threads, and I actually had the threads that completely rip off. But I did find that I was able to like partially screw it on an IK bottle because I just kept the head forever. And partially I can get screwed on an IK like a TR1 bottle. But then once you go to like a quarter turn foam cannon, I'm like, oh man, this is life changing now. Like
that was a big upgrade.
Just girthier threads are definitely a win.
I have the cheap ones from Amazon that I use for
remember those
products.
I do remember those. Sometimes I want to just get one, like when I need
to throwaways. It's awesome.
When I need to hit the minimum for like same day delivery or something, I'm like, maybe I should just get one of these $10 foam cannons.
Is that a handle on that roll of towels? Let's see that.
Let me tell you something. This was the Walmart one.
Yeah.
And I don't want to shit on anybody's microfiber roll thing, but there's a lot of son of a bitches taking advantage of you guys. I did a video on it, but people want to, rub everybody's balls together and do whatever because they got the brand loyalty. But you're getting housed. Like, sorry, Red Company does it too. I'm sorry, guys. But these towels, this is like $24. You get a gigantic thing. And where's your handle, Red Company? Like,
it came with that handle?
And these things,
what?
They're huge and they're soft. These
looks like a 16-inch towel.
Is it a 16 by 16?
I mean, I still have the regular ones, and I've got the Red Company box. I mean, I have to buy it. You can't talk shit about things unless you have it.
Right.
I just said that in a group chat today. Someone was giving me shit about something, and I was like, I can't roast it unless I've tried it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I need to know what I mean? Like, and then I'll confidently tell you it's sucks.
Exactly.
There's a lot of the like the TikTok pages of the kind of the mom influencers that are like cleaning their houses and stuff like that, and they have like the multicolored rolls of towels. And I mean, I remember I wouldn't
lie. I wouldn't mind a multicolored.
I was talking to Dane. I was talking to, yeah, logistically it's the nightmare, but I was talking to Danny. I said, hey, if you guys had like some pink, some yellow, some like bright green or something like that, I said you could have a whole market of these TikTok house cleaning, or they call them resets when it's just cleaning your damn house. But
I think
um,
that's a definitely a good market. Like my
mhm.
even my wife now has a system for cleaning, right? She has a gray utility towel and she has a pink utility towel, and
Yeah,
like it's to the point now, like when I have to ask her like which one's your dirty one, which one's your finished towel, like
yeah.
I don't want to screw your system up, but like,
What do we got?
dude,
Let's
it
make
comes
that
with a
nice and big.
handle. That's really cool,
So
dude.
yeah, but here's the deal. It's 50 towels for $25,
Dang.
and they're like premium towels from Walmart. You could just pick it up.
You could knock someone out with that roll if you're
So
in a
this
bad
gets
neighborhood.
It's a weapon.
this gets the stamp of approval.
Well, I use these towels for like door jams, exhaust tips, engine bay. Like these don't touch paint. I know.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Yeah,
Everybody's
yeah.
telling me like, oh, I got these new. Yeah, I guess if you want to, but why do
The
I have
ultras
other
are really
towels?
the only ones that I touch the paint because I use it for coatings.
Yeah. And I've got too many to be sitting here using rip and rag stuff on my paint when I've got stuff
Yeah.
that I spent from clean microfiber.
Yeah.
It's a waste.
It's,
But
it's great.
I've been-
It's just great for like general cleaning. I told you guys I spilled like almost an entire liter of shampoo on my garage floor the other day. Yeah. I had a lot of cleaning up to do, and ripping rags or any type of towel on a roll like comes in handy.
Well, speaking of which, with the whole like nonstop foaming, is I just did a Jeep last weekend that had the Berber floor mats, and whoever at Jeep decided to include the Berber floor mats, they need to be fired immediately. But they had those, and like I used the PNS carpet system, and like stuff was just not coming out because it was so embedded. So I pressure washed it, but I'd used the carpet system before, and pressure washing it was just nonstop foam. It just kept coming out. It was insane. Was not a fan.
That's what was happening when I was rinsing the garage floor.
Yeah.
It was just nonstop foam.
Yeah.
Steve says you all need to walk down the automotive aisle at Walmart. They're catching up to the rest of the crowd.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been to a Walmart in years.
We went down. We went down to the States in September. We just, when we drove down, I got the bucket dollies from Walmart, and they were not too bad.
Is Walmart like a site?
They have this brand there, and this one actually has some surprisingly good products. So
I've heard that, but I haven't tried them yet.
I think this is that. What is it? The Brown Royal or something? Like, somebody said
that looks like Dark Fury almost.
Yeah, it could be. I bought that too. What is it? 4-to-1. Everybody's like, do these, and I never got to clean the car because I've been hiding.
I think Joel and Sal were talking about this on one of their videos about just those color cleaners, like the Chocolate Thunder, and like they just look like
Chocolate Thunder.
That's the car candy.
Car Candy's wheel and tire cleaner. It's called Chocolate Thunder, and it looks like
chocolate Thunder milk after this video from that Chinese food. That's gonna happen.
We're all gonna feel it. We're all gonna feel it.
I mean, we have that group chat. I can post a picture in there for you, but it's got to be one of those like disappearing.
I can't wait to see what shows up.
The one-time show. You don't let it stay in the chat.
Yeah.
Who do we have here? Khalid. I want to say your name properly. Sorry if
DJ Khaled, baby.
But have you tried any Obsessed Garage products yet?
Their drying aid is one of my favorite drying aids. That damn Obsessed Garage. I got the gallon of it, and the only reason I even have it is because of Carzilla. They had a thing because I didn't want to pay shipping. Shipping from Obsessed Garage is outrageous. It's outrageous what he does. But you buy a certain amount of things from Carzilla and you get free shipping. I don't know if they're probably not doing it now with the tariff crap, but I
think they still are. I honestly don't know how they're making money, but
there was like a Tax Systems waterless wash, some pink stuff I had bought or something that was really good. So I scooped that with a couple other products, and the drying aid. I use that drying aid. It's just a great product. It's like my favorite drying aid right now.
I've used it a bunch of times now. And I will say the only downside that I have found is in direct sun. It just wasn't
the ticket.
It wasn't happy.
Well, you got that California sun. It's just
it's brutal, right? And like we had a storm last year, so like the only tree that was providing shade in the front of the house had to get chopped down. So it's brutal. But I think it's a good drying aid. I still think Amplify is like what I reach
I
for
have
the
that as
most,
well.
but
Mhm.
that's going to clog your towels if you're not washing them right away. So
Mhm.
it's you know, choose your battle.
I got
Choose
so
your
many
battle.
products I'm behind on. I'm just upset. I've got. I even have a whole gallon of active foam that I never even used. And it
Dang.
smells
See,
so good.
I
That,
just got the 1 liter,
no,
but they only
like a
had
The
5.
5 liter goodness.
big old bitch down
I've
there.
got
A
I've
big
got
one.
I got the big GSF.
If
I
you
didn't get that.
if you spilt active foam or super foam, your garage would sound or smell like a freaking
Oh,
strip
it's
club.
good. You know what smells good though? Shine Supply Cruise. That's one of my favorite smelling products.
Interesting.
Is that the
Haven't
one
used
that looks like fruit punch?
It's brownish.
Oh,
Oh.
another brown
It's
one.
they have
not the
that's
fruit punch he's
interior.
thinking about?
Yeah, well, not that one, unless it's some, the fruit punch I'm gonna make up there. The
Oh Jesus.
they have it's a matte interior detailer. I don't like glossy looking interior.
No.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It just reminds me of Armor All and yuck. So I have those, and now they came out with a scent version that you could spray, and it's just so smart. I
I
like a
haven't
lot
tried
of
any Shine Supply products, but I've heard
I have
I've
every
heard
single one of their polishes,
Mhm.
and they're up there with some of my favorites. Like
So
I love them.
I think the most talked about Shine Supply, in my opinion, I think is Wise Guy. I think that's a bit of a not necessarily a machine gun, but I know it's worked well.
Yeah, I have everything. Literally
Mhm.
every polish and compound they have, I have it all. They have a water spot remover. I think it's Aftermath. It's awesome. I
love
used
it.
it on this when I got it. It's really good.
I love a good water spot remover. I love.
Yeah.
Do you, have you there's like, I mean, water spot remover is like the topic of everyone's YouTube
Man,
videos
I
recently.
just
But have you used FSE, the Coach Chemi FSE?
I have it. I didn't use it. like half the products. I've got a whole
It's
big
I don't know
Yeah.
if you ever get hit with the sprinklers, if you ever experience that, or if your water dries too quickly in the wash process. But that stuff is like, it takes like
magic.
it takes the stress out of fresh water spots, like while you're doing the wash.
Mm.
That's
Like
why I
you
wasn't
go
detailing the Escalade much. I could usually when I had the last 2 cars, I would wash the car and I
pull it
would
in.
jump in like I'm trying to get out of a fire. And I would pull it into the garage, so I had some time.
Mhm.
And I even have the big boy blower on my wall, so that would
Yep.
get
Yeah.
the back end, and I would go through it. But now I can actually get in here and try all the drying aids, try all the glass cleaners, try all
Mhm.
everything, and
I
I'm
envy
so
you a little bit because like you're gonna be like a kid in a candy store again. Like
I'm
now
so
that you
back to just smile. I stopped taking my depression meds a week ago. Like
hey,
that's some serious shit, dude.
Mhm.
yeah, oh I know.
That's serious. I'm off the pills, and my wife's like, "Oh, whatever." I'm like, "You know what? I try to be nice to her. I stopped taking the Lexapro because it broke my dick, and then I still never used my dick. I should have kept taking the pill.
Right.
It's ridiculous, bro.
No pun
Like, what was the
intended.
point? It wasn't
Yeah.
working. I would have never known my dick stopped working,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
felt good. That's like a feel good, happy pill.
Here's another conversation that we see. Like we go deep with our conversations, our offline conversations. Like
Man,
we've
the
talked about
innuendos are
this.
hitting today, baby.
There's a lot going on with us.
But that's that's good. Like so do you feel like you're off of it, but like does the excitement of detailing this new car and like doing stuff again like kind of
It keeps me
feel like
busy.
it's filling that void a
is.
little bit?
I feel like when you sit, and I have insomnia, so that was making everything
Yeah.
worse.
Oh,
I feel like
geez.
when you're sitting
Yep.
there and you're like genuinely thinking and planning and making lists, and I can, like, my kids go to sleep, I could come down here. It doesn't matter, what's going on. I can
Yep.
be here, weather, nothing. I can have my doors open. I'm racked and ready to go in case somebody tries to steal the car. I'm good. Like, I'm in
Mhm.
my garage. I've got my cameras here. I know if somebody's coming up on me, I'm safe in here, and this is my happy spot. And just the
Mhm.
idea of doing car mods again, and being able to
Yeah.
test and try detailing products again, and companies have been reaching out to me to get back into the builds and stuff.
Yeah.
I missed all of that, the
Yeah.
interaction, and I tried to be an adult with that Escalade, and it's not it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Just can't.
No, I'm excited for you, man. Like
Yeah, I'm really
that's
excited.
awesome, dude. I can't wait to see the content that you do put out. Like I know content is a commitment, right? Like
Mhm.
I have some of the same struggles that you do, and sometimes the motivation is just not there. Like the creative mood never shows itself.
Mhm.
It's
But when it strikes, like it, like the just the feeling. It's like hard to describe, but like
Yep.
like everything's right. You're just like, dude, like you look around, you're like, I'm feeling good.
You still get the sad moments. The roller coaster stuff is never gonna stop, and that's why with therapy and the detail thing, I want to explain like it's normal to feel like shit at times. That everybody does, but people just don't talk about it because I guess there's some like big male bravado thing, like, oh, we have to be so strong. And no, you can be fucked up. You're allowed to have a moment. You're allowed to feel overwhelmed. You're allowed to feel insecure. You're allowed to feel whatever you want to feel. You just gotta get through it. Like I've got my family I got to take care of. So I can't show it to my kids. That's the big no-no for me. I have to be strong for them. But, you know, being able to talk and let people know, seek help, talk to people, have outlets. It's very, very important to be able to have the confidence to say, I want to just talk to you. And you can have a conversation with somebody. And if you are around people that are going to be criticizing you for having some kind of emotion, get new people. That's probably causing you to have the issues in the first place, is that group.
Exactly. Don't let anyone invalidate your feelings. Like you're literally the only one that can feel those feelings, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's true.
Absolutely.
I think that's a good serious message to end on. But I know that we have a infamous tier list.
We do,
which I hope you're ready for. Get ready.
Do. We're using a little bit different platform this week.
Oh, I can't. And like
the other
again,
one was
again, I don't ever get to see these things ahead of time. So I'm excited to see what's on this tier list for you.
All right. So here we go. So got your own name too. So we did three-way this. We did a three-way, of course.
We're doing a three-way right now, baby.
Yeah. Little red, white, blue action. So we have unreal, we have satisfying, and absolutely not. So this is how we like to do things around here. So the first one I had, we did touch on a little bit, was actually the home gym. Where do these we sit? Because I know in a lot of your videos you have it kind of set up in the garage. Obviously, when the car wasn't there, and I think there's still some stuff set up as it is.
Yeah. It's here.
Where do these sit for you?
Satisfying would have to be, because I feel like it has its place, but I feel like you do need to get to the social factor of a real gym as well.
Sure.
Being able to work out with a friend. You don't want to just be by yourself, but being able to have that where it's like, okay, I'm not motivated to leave the house, but I don't want to not get a set in or hit a certain body part that day. If you are doing splits and you're keeping track of your stuff, it definitely has its place. And I'm happy that I have the access. I'm blessed that I have the access to it.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people that go, I'm going to get a gym, and then it just sits there. Right?
Like
they don't use it.
They go for the sauna or the pool.
I wish there was. I haven't hopped on the Ozempic train, but there's a lot of people doing that shit, and I'm like, you better start lifting. You're gonna look like this, like a shrunken sponge. And
listen, I had a gym membership for probably like 3 years unused to Planet Fitness because I was too lazy to go bring them like a printed letter that said I wanted to cancel my membership.
They make it impossible to get out. Dude, I had LA Fitness.
Yeah, but California passed a law where you got to be able to cancel online, and like, let me tell you, I took advantage of that. But like 3 years, I was just like, boom, $20 a month, like gone.
I didn't have anybody to go with. I have all my good friends I met.
Yeah, that's the thing.
From social media, like my best friends are people I talk to, oddly enough, on Instagram, and some of them had left. Like the best man at my wedding, he moved to Baltimore, and everybody just left or died. It's so sad, right? Violin.
Yeah. We're getting that age, baby.
Yeah, we're aging, man.
But no, I get that. It's also like the accountability, right? Like I used to carpool in the morning with my buddy, and like I knew that like if I wasn't out there at 6 a.m., like
you'd be honking the horn and calling you a pussy.
Exactly. Well, either that or like maybe he didn't want to go to the gym that day, but he got up for me. Like I don't want to
motivate each other. Yeah, you need that.
Exactly. So that was also my thing was like, well, I'm not gonna go all the way there when nobody wants to meet me there. So,
all
right. Next item.
Next topic is rinseless washing.
Oh, here we go.
And
we know this guy does not like a sponge.
So yeah, I'm. That's tough. that's like in the between of satisfying and absolutely not, because I'm still trying to like figure that out. I don't even know where you would put. Definitely not unreal. It's not up there.
Okay.
I have
Some in between.
I have every sponge. I bought them all. I've
Mhm.
tried pretty much all of them. I even still have the one. What? There, I don't even know. Everything's all over the place. I still have one that I haven't even opened yet. I think that's from Ethos. Oh, the Ethos one. I
Ethos
haven't
one,
even
yeah.
tried that damn thing yet. So
Yeah.
I can't shit on everything yet, 'cause like I said, I haven't tried it yet. But
Give me a second here.
I just feel so weird. I have the rinseless, the flip rinseless towels, and those have always been like my go-to, because I feel like, what was that guy? God damn, that detailer from Florida. Jimmy Dean? Is it
Gary
Jimmy
Dean.
No, that's Gary Dean. Jimmy
Yeah,
Dean
Gary.
breakfast.
Jimmy Dean's breakfast sausages.
I watched his method, right? I don't know how
Yeah.
you coin that, like, but I use it to this day. I put a ton of them in there. I use it till it's soiled, and then I discard it. I don't
It works.
I don't like telling me I scrubbed it on my grit guard, my cheese grater, and then that's magically it's all gone. I just can't in my head wrap around on that idea. I don't love it. But I guess there's so many people. I don't know if they're just bullshitting snake oil salesmen. They're getting 3% commission on every fucking sponge sold. So everybody's a lying sack of shit in this industry, especially some people we could talk about. I don't want to get into them, but when you're doing this, it just feels wrong to touch.
It feels wrong. But I will tell you, man, like I'm anal about my paint, and there's nothing scratched from, and we know, like, I'm rinseless washing like twice a week
in 1,000-degree heat.
In 1,000-degree heat, like it's almost like I'm doing something wrong. Like, I'm not cleaning the car. Like, maybe I don't know what's going on, but like there's nothing. Like, I'm not damaging. Like, I don't see anything.
You have the flip towels?
I don't like the flip towels.
Why?
Like, I'll fold my own fucking towel. I don't need someone to fold it for me.
Well, you also have that Goliath-sized hand that probably
I do.
fit in the flip, right?
Exactly. Half my palm sticks out.
Your hand looks like a baseball mitt, right?
When Joey gets the DDP from McDonald's, he wraps the entire thing.
How many times have I sent you guys like a picture of me holding like a product, and you guys are like, you're like, is that the mini version? Like, what the hell?
You better have the biggest dick in the world. Your height, or I'm telling you, if it's not the size of your fucking forearm, that's it, dude.
You know the size of your forearm's the size of your foot.
If you walk around and it's not slapping against the inside of your thigh, you are built like a bitch. I'm telling you right now. With your height, it better be.
Well,
and I need to know.
I don't know what to say. No one's ever brought this topic up before.
I did see Joey in gray sweatpants in Boise, and
was it poking?
We did share a room.
I had to leave the country.
It was that good? Jesus Christ! I miss all the good stuff.
I thought there was a knock on the door, but no, Joey was just walking in the bathroom.
Shit talker,
clacking on his thigh.
I actually have a dirty Lexus with some messed up.
I thought you were going to say you had a dirty something else there, but
some messed up trim.
Really? Are you hungry for said trim?
Plus. So I might be working on that this week.
I'm excited.
Let's go. Next topic.
Anyways, foam cannons and pressure washing kind of mixed into one.
Yeah, well, that's obviously elite. That has to be the highest.
Okay. Beautiful.
I love that. Even just pre-rinsing with the little squigglers.
Turbo nozzle?
The turbo nozzle. There you go. Fucking 2 years of not detailing shit, right? You forget the names of everything. But that for the
we're here for you, man.
Well, there you go. Hey, listen, it takes a village, you know?
It does.
I'm getting old. I'm almost 40. That's it.
Ooh.
After that, it's...
I feel like I'm almost 40. I just turned 38. Are we the same age? Or you got a year on
I'm
me?
38 for a few months.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I have a sore MCL. It's downhill. And I got shin splints. How do I have shin splints? 200 pounds less. But when I was this fucking walking marshmallow man, right? I had no problems with my little twig legs. But now all the weight's gone and everything hurts.
Bodies are wild, man. So, like, sometimes you're like, wow, you're crazy. And then sometimes you're like, damn, you're crazy. Right. Like, why is this happening?
Damn, girl.
Damn, girl. Damn, Gina.
We got Detail Therapy. Hey, everyone. First time catching this live. Welcome, Detail Therapy. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you. Did we see DJ's comment that says you can't go too deep with a broken D? I don't know what's
Even if
going
it's
on in
broken,
the
you can
chat.
still put the tip in. You ever try to like smash a wet noodle inside of a hole? It doesn't work, dude.
Yep.
You're like
Do you have any
duct
wet noodles on this tier list?
Does DJ prefer jam or jelly? Because you can't, getting jellied in there. You got to jam.
I don't know, but DJ is a big fan of this guy and is glad that he's here. So
Aw.
we are also a big fan.
Man, DJ made me laugh. Probably the hardest I've laughed in a very long time.
In Boise? Oh,
yeah.
You're not gonna tell us why. You're just gonna say that you laughed, right?
We'll tell you the story later. I don't think we can.
I'm gonna post verbatim everything you tell me about it, so everybody knows.
Fine.
So the next one, Glovebox. I think I know where that one's sitting.
Well, obviously, of course.
Obviously,
I don't represent shit. They're my home
right.
dog there.
You can't be bought. You're built, not bought.
Yeah, no, I tell it how it is. I tell people all the time. They're like, I'm gonna send you something. Can you review it? I said, I'm not gonna lie about it. I don't need your free shit. I can buy your shit.
We warned you, Sean. It was getting spicy up in here. The joys of not being monetized. So the next one,
is that what you said?
The joys of not being monetized. The
Detailed Bump and Grind podcast. Oh,
we should do a late night special. The after hours.
We should.
Grinding after dark.
We should do like a late night Saturday.
Ooh.
Just.
I would be down for a late night if you could bring someone just as fucked up as I am, and we have 4 people. We should do that.
So you want us to find another degenerate to come on? Okay. We should
put that behind a paywall. We should put that behind a paywall.
Happen. Yeah, that might be
another after dark, except we have our own version.
That might be a Patreon or something.
Yeah.
Listen, I always told my wife, women are the smartest creature, right? If I was a woman, I would literally weekly shave and bleach my asshole, take up close pictures of it, and I would be rich. We need our own website. It's not fair. I have ugly feet. I'm a dude. Nobody wants to take pictures. I can't even.
You got shin splints.
Yeah, I got shin splints. I'm done.
I'm done.
People, they bend over and their husbands, their little wackadoo husbands, are taking pictures of their girls' assholes, putting it online, and that's how they're paying their bills. And I'm like, bro, you shit out of that. Who's buying that picture?
People buy it, man.
Yeah,
I respect the hustle, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but there's women that post that like, oh, this guy bought my underwear, but they're literally, it's how stupid men are. Men make women rich, right? Because we're just dumb. Women are like up here and we're here. Sure. We haven't evolved enough yet. They're putting tuna on underwear, mailing it, pretending it's used, and people are buying it like, oh, Cynthia.
And companies are putting bathwater and soap. So.
Well, I saw. God, I can't even.
Joey's done. He's out.
I saw Sydney Sweeney is selling soap that is made
soap.
with her bathwater.
Oh, I thought you were going to say with her pubic hairs for extra.
It's the friction modifier.
You really want to get that course?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how well they filtered the water, so
maybe that's the V2. The V2 is the.
Jesus.
You know what though? Get the money, man. Get like if wow, yeah, I do.
Joey's Sean's biggest customer here now. You're buying everything.
Sean, have I supported you more than Alex or Rick?
Yes.
Put in the chat.
Yeah, I will openly say that.
Spent more money on your products. Do you have any of those? The Gully's garage shelves?
The what?
So Gully Garage is Sean Gulliher here in the chat. He makes
pull it up.
Let me
pull it out. Don't pull it up. You gotta say pull it out. Whip it
That's
out.
definitely for after hours. I'll tell you what.
No, if that group chat doesn't have a picture of your freaking schlong later, I'm fucking done with that group chat. Don't talk to me ever again.
They always say it's like a locker room, right? So like, what's in locker rooms?
Dicks.
Yeah.
The old guys with one leg up on the bench.
Yeah, stretching. Oh man.
So let me go.
Everyone's talking me up here. DJ's like, you should see him live. What an experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
everybody is like dick level from your being that height. You know what I mean? Like we're just like we're going like this, and we're like leaning on the
schlong.
Yeah,
it's a lot of
So
this is Gully's Garage.
Use code BuckyVW at Carzilla. Anyways, absolutely not. So he makes a pressure washer shelf. He makes the holder for the box. I mean, for the
The
XLs.
ripping
and then
rags.
the ripping
These
rags.
are
How come nobody has made one of these things where
fit. I
it's
know.
wider for this and comes out further for
Yeah.
the girth?
I want.
Yeah,
I just want
all
it.
about
I
the
want
girth.
an adjustable magnetic. What you just said.
Because the
Yeah.
Harbor Freight one, the openings are too fat. It doesn't go through the hole.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's welded, so you can't even take it off to stick it in.
We should
But
just
yeah,
find
these-
somebody that could make this, and let's just do
Yeah.
it.
These shelves, though, like I think would be right up your alley because the precision with which they're made and how like the box literally fits like a glove in there
It's
and lets you pull them out of the box without like the box moving. It's very. Don't pay attention to his Canadian prices.
I will say, Saskatchewan doesn't have much, but they have good craftsmen. I will say that.
It's just,
But,
it's,
I mean,
it's
this
very
is-
nice.
It looks solid. Do they have
it's
like
very-
painted versions?
Just the raw. Just the
Do you
raw.
know what
dog.
my
The
dad
ma-
always told me? Chrome is for Harley Davidsons. I am very anti-chrome. I
Yeah,
don't
this
like
is
it.
like a
Somebody's
brushed
here.
stainless steel, if you will.
Yeah, but it's too
Somebody's
silver.
here.
Oh, hello, Chloe.
That. You know, I'm gonna sneeze just looking at that thing.
I'm sorry that you're allergic. She's usually.
I wish I could. I wish I could show you my cat. He's 40 pounds.
Oh my God.
You got a
That's
big
amazing.
one.
Is
Oh,
it a
I got big
puma?
ones.
Like, is it like a domestic cat or is it like a wild animal?
No, it would be cooler if I said it was like a Savannah cat or something. No, he's just a like a orange cat, and he's just massive. And the doctor was like, he needs to go on a diet. I'm like, let him live, dude.
Those
Just
orange
let him
cats
Still a
hit
kitten.
different,
So
man.
she's still a kitten, so she's eating a lot, which like I know that they say that they do that, but
Mhm.
they I'm worried that like I'm feeding her too much, but she does.
Jeez.
She's got like her fupa that's developed now, but now I'm just paying
Yeah, I had the
attention, make sure.
fupa. You fupa,
Yeah.
dude.
But that's your
The
that's your
fupa's
child.
a seasonal thing for me.
That's Joey's
guys
child.
see-
He's just spoiling it. That's what it is.
Let me,
You don't like
let me-
dogs, or you're like all cat, team cat?
No, we had cat and dog. They both passed away last year, so now
Ugh.
we're in the starting the cycle again.
Mhm.
When we move, and because we're house hunting, and let me tell you, it's
Give me 1 second.
it's an experience.
Yeah.
House hunting in this economy, especially right now, because
I'm out of touch with house prices now because I've been in my place for almost 10 years now, but I'm seeing stuff now that like I have a good friend of mine's a real estate agent and he's like, how much do you think this house is? I'm like, I don't know, 500-600.
7
He's like,
million.
no, it's 975. I'm like, oh my God, what?
Listen, I just know Bay Area prices. So when someone tells me that a house costs this much, I go, oh, it's probably $7 million in the Bay Area.
Mhm.
So
all of my wife's friends, and she when you have women, they all talk about everybody else. So I'm very well versed in everyone's life. I know everything.
are you?
right down
Do you
to-
enjoy the gossip though? Like you
I
cross your leg, you
listen.
go, let me hear about it.
No, I listen, but I don't want to. If it's negativity, I have enough of that shit. So I
Yeah.
really don't want to hear it. But if you're telling me like good things, like, oh, he got a promotion, like I'm genuinely that guy that gets excited for people. Like
Yeah.
when
Okay.
good things happen to people, I like that. So
Yeah.
I don't want to
I
hear.
want to
about
hear
the negative.
both. I want to hear both.
I'm
You
a
mean
sucker
like
for I'm a sucker for the drama.
I want to hear both.
I got
Yeah.
enough drama, dude.
I need to hear both sides of the story, right? Because like
we
if
just got
someone tells
drama.
me,
My daughter wasn't invited to a birthday party. Now, when I leave this,
who
and
do I
go
have to
upstairs,
kill?
Son of a
and of
bitch.
course, it had to be the one kid in the school that's like the Polish Russian girl or whatever. So my wife's like, why? Why weren't we invited? She was invited to ours. Why didn't she get invited? How do we explain to our daughter that she's not invited? I'm like, easily. You look at your daughter and be like, you can't go to this party. People suck. And then you
Yep.
buy her ice cream.
Yep.
And it's over.
Okay,
That's
I
it.
like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd be happy with that response. Like
I don't want
if
the
I were
kid
the
to-
child.
My kid can't grow up like a little sheep. It's like people in this world are inconsiderate. Everybody sucks, and you have to get thick skin. And
I
she's
do-
generation alpha. She's
I
gonna
do like
sink
I think there's the I think some of it's slightly staged, but you see some of the videos online where kid's birthday party and none of the friends show up, and then just the strangers all join in and flood to the party, and then just hang out with the kid and make it a time.
that never happens.
Parties, man. I hate parties.
We need it's the universal signal to leave. That
I'm-
Joey
I,
and
like-
Joey and I tried to do in Boise. And we're like, oh, it's 1 a.m. We should probably go because
I'm
you
a-
have to be up in 5 hours.
I'm definitely a pro at the Irish goodbye.
Yeah.
But I'm slowly mastering just the Irish hello, where I say I'm going and then I just don't show up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't get that memo. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. It's not too well so far.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But we're gonna. I guess we got a little sidetrack. Let's finish this bad boy off before we knock out the night. Next one's Mopar. Obviously, that one's
no.
Oh.
That's going in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot to not love about.
Okay.
But I think when I was looking for this, I was gonna get the SRT version, and my wife's like, "Oh, what are you gonna do? You're gonna complain and complain and complain that you didn't get the one that goes whoop, whoop," and she knows me, so she let me get this one.
What
you need the
supportive lady.
Well, she knew, and she yelled at me. I'm paying $70 a month less for this, and I said, "I did this for us, honey. I did this for us."
Yeah.
The rule usually with my wife is if I go and get a car, if I'm paying less overall for the damn thing, fine, whatever.
Do you tell her about the $10,000 deposit? That's the
no.
Yeah.
The deposit's not part of the discussion.
You hide that paper.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
The deposit's never part of the discussion.
It's basically a gratuity at this point.
Yeah, just the month. The monthly's all that. Like, the monthly is what you shouldn't be negotiating on, but it's literally all people look at. So, like, when
my wife has monetary amnesia. She wants to lease a car. She wants to pay $460 a month, but she doesn't understand that I have to put $7,000 down to get it to that. Price.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is gone. And then when she's like, I paid my own bills, independent. Where did that $7,000 come from? Though?
Yeah.
Were you so independent then? Like, where did that come from?
For a lease too? Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, it's serious.
Next one to get us fired up is the wonderful drivers of New Jersey.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely not.
I knew it.
That I have a whole series I had called Douche of the Day dedicated to that.
Your dash cam videos are also a favorite.
Which that segues into our next bit, the dash cam. I know I think you
Blackview.
They've saved your bacon. The Blackview.
I think
almost
a dash
influenced
cam
me. Tell you that much.
100% necessary. Not just for police activities, because in this state you get pulled over some crazy stuff. They lie. They lie. But you need it for people. I've had people brake check me. That's happened. You've seen those videos that went viral in New York of that guy smashing into them in reverse. This is real life now. We're having this happen. And if you don't have that to cover yourself, or a parking mode, somebody hits your car and leaves. And if you got time lapse, how are you going to know that somebody did that? And people are just trash nowadays. They hit your car, they leave. They have no respect.
Yep. Yeah. The amount of hit and runs, like, you look at the local Facebook groups, they were a victim of this. Like there's certain places where I won't even go to, or I will purposely park like across the street or in like the far corner, because the hit and runs are just freaking ridiculous. And like, there's no considerate people out anymore. And those are the same kind of people that don't return their shopping cart. Same kind of people.
Do you have children yet?
No.
Don't get me started.
No. Well, wait till you have children and you have to go to drop them off at school. Do you want to see the worst humans, not just drivers, humans are parents in the morning? It's not okay. I have a heart attack.
I can imagine how frustrated I would be.
You're not even going to believe this. Hold on.
I have a good friend of mine that does the school drop off, and she doesn't have a filter, and I'm surprised she's not in jail from.
I bought this to put next to my car, so no one parks next to me at the school because they suck.
I love
Amazing.
So I take up 2 spots, and I don't care. I'm unapologetic.
For anybody listening on audio, I don't know who's listening on audio, but he pulls out a collapsible traffic cone, which
those are
the best. I love that.
You're gonna have to send me a link for one of those. I need a couple of those.
Yeah, what's the affiliate discount code?
You got a promo code for?
I do. You know what's so funny? I don't know who uses my Amazon associates, but they send me gift cards, I guess, each month, and I'm like consistently getting money from Amazon.
That's
they
wild,
see me
man. Like, but like when I get those like small little amounts, I'm like, dude, that's like. That's like I always say, it's a
every little bit is awesome. It's a win.
I love it.
Hey, if you get $4 100 times,
Yeah,
it's not too bad.
exactly. But when
That's
you have to
exactly,
pay
man.
taxes on it, it's kind of like, you're giving me gift card money to spend on your site. It's not like, I feel like the tax rate should be cut in half on that. That's not how I feel.
If it's going right back there, I
What did you
yeah,
just
I
give
can agree
me?
with that.
Yeah.
So New Jersey drivers, is it as a whole or is it in your local vicinity?
Oh, it's a
What is
whole. It's a whole. The
okay?
whole state sucks. It sucks.
Okay.
Okay.
And you
I
know what
think
else
you
is
would
bad?
be absolutely driven mad if you had to drive in the Bay Area. When I'm driving just 2 hours south, I know when I've arrived to the Bay Area because it's like I hit the drivers. I get there and I go,
Yeah.
here we
It's
go.
like hitting a wall.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Speaking of a wall, you're about to encounter some really shitty drivers in my area if you get smacked in the face with marijuana. So when you
Oh.
turn in New Jersey, I don't know, like, listen, somebody wants to smoke and do whatever they want, I'm all for it, but in traffic is wild. You're driving a
don't do
car
that while
doing it.
driving.
I hate to say it, right? But it's like, why is that not a DUI anymore? Why are you not allowed to pull someone over in this state? You're impaired. This is something you do at home to like
I agree.
calm you down and mellow you out. You now altered your shit while you're driving a car,
And
and I'm getting
continually like re-upping on it, right? Like it's not like I smoked 2 hours ago and now I'm going for a drive, which
You
also
gotta do
you
it at
shouldn't do.
home, you know?
It's like exactly like when you're not when you know your ass is planted for the night. Like,
Yeah, I don't
but
care. If
I'm not
walking down
judging.
the
I'm not
street and I
judging
smell it.
anybody. It's my opinion.
No, I don't care that people do it. My business partner, he does it. His wife does it, and it helps with anxiety. There's a lot of like amazing things it does. But like if you're in the car and you're driving, I don't care who it is. I don't care who it pisses off. You're a degenerate. You're just driving and you're smoking marijuana in the car. I'm sorry. That's the same thing as you're drinking and driving to me. I don't care. I really don't care.
I like
Terrible.
when my friends go like pick them up from the airport. Oh, have it ready, and I'm like, you're not smoking in my car. Like
Yeah.
Well, it's not even one thing. I like me, the neat freak. I'm not trying to get the smell out of my car. Like you're not smoking in my car. You could smoke
Well, that's
afterwards,
what
but
it's
not
and it was in my car. I had to have my windows open for half the day for it. It permeated my seats.
What about in the summer? Now, what about in the summer when it's roasting outside and people got their windows down, they got their arm out the window, and you get hit with the body odor?
Ooh.
Has that happened? That's happened to me.
There's Edison, New Jersey is where you don't want to go in the summer.
Good to know. Good to know.
Edison.
There's a certain group of people over there that I don't even want to get into this conversation that much, but some people just smell like shit. And I think it's just a genetic thing. I don't know. But it's chicken soup everywhere and it's bad.
The summers can be rough.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm obsessively spraying cologne. I'm never not near cologne or body. Speaking of that, Immortal NYC, I just got this new barber. He sprayed the shit on me. And I'm like, what was that? And I'm like, I tipped him more because he told me about this product. It's a spray like aftershave / cologne. And it's marketed after certain scents. Like I've got my cologne that I use every day is Creed Aventus. They have a spray version of that. And it's $11 for 17 ounces. But it lasts a long time, and it's just like a body mist. But the smells are so good for $11 bottle. I just bought
need some links, bro.
I'm gonna give them to you, but
this,
I'm not
this,
until
this,
I get that picture. So
this guy,
that's a payment.
This guy is going to send me down the rabbit hole of all the things that he's going to send me all the screenshots of the shit he wants to purchase, and I'm going to end up purchasing it too.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time on Amazon. It's my my retail therapy, not the detail.
Sometimes I add things to the cart, right? Because like I'm notorious for I shop and then save later, but like I'll also edit the cart. Like, yeah, do I need that? And like take it in and out a couple times. But sometimes I forget something's in the cart, and I'll check out.
I have 32 things just waiting.
Jeez. And I had black peppercorns in my save for later that I finally checked off the list.
That's
this week.
Odd thing to.
What are you getting black peppercorns for?
We have a huge
trying to keep ants away or something.
No, we have like a huge like pepper mill, and like I always crack fresh black pepper, and I ran out of black.
Probably the height of your wife, and you probably just like.
It's very large. It's like size of my forearm.
You're just putting
It
pepper
better
on.
be the size of your forearm. I'm telling you. Don't.
You're putting pepper on food from another freaking zip code. My
Bro,
God.
you ever been to Olive Garden? They do the same thing.
Yeah.
You can't go to Olive Garden anymore. No, it's like they went downhill in here. Like this was
There's
back in the
only-
day. Now,
I get soup, salad, and breadsticks. That's all I get.
yeah, it's
Zuppa Toscana, salad, breadsticks.
I
Bring it all day.
can't. When Anthony told us his Olive Garden story that it was during the pandemic he was doing a mobile order because you weren't allowed to go in the restaurant, so he was just sitting in his truck, and it was 1,000,000 degrees outside, and he had a hot hand sanitizer bottle that he wanted to put on his hands before like getting the bag of stuff. So he opened up it was a pop lid, and it just exploded all over the car as the girl was like walking up. So he's like wiping himself off with this like jelly substance. And I guess the girl's like, all right, here you go. And he's like, it's hand sanitizer. I can explain.
Just
So every time I think of Olive
Garden.
Garden, every time I think of Olive Garden, it's that.
I don't know.
Gary Riggs here says, I'm late. Did he give his prediction on how the Bears are going to be this year?
10-7 at best.
There you have it. This is
it's over 500.
football. There's this football doer.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
Well, I got my where is he? There it is. My little bear thing. Up
Okay.
there somewhere. Is it? Wait.
Step Bears.
Somewhere. I don't know.
Are you a
Everything-
Bears fan? Did I not know this?
So
I?
yeah. I like the Bears, unfortunately, and the Cubs.
That's okay.
Bears, Cubs, and Yankees are my three teams.
Okay, I'll give you the Yankees, but I don't know about the other two.
I was gonna say that's just.
No, you know what's funny? I know this is a touchy topic for you, but 2016 was like the fucking best year of my life. Okay, in
That's fine.
November.
I got married that
of
year. This is
2016,
fine.
Papa, I had that happen. I got married, and the Cubs won in 1 week, and I was out of control. I couldn't.
What
stop.
a year, dude.
That's a
year.
peak.
If
can't
that
really top
World
that.
Series will go down in history. That and the '96 Yankees was like those were
Don't
like
get
the
me started
two-
on the 96 Yankees, man. Like
That was my team, dude.
I want to go
favorite
back.
Pitcher was Wetland. I never washed my hat because of that man, and that's why I was doing third base and pitcher. I had closing pitcher.
I was a
him and
big
Mariano
Tino
Rivera,
Martinez fan.
Oh, Tino's goated. That whole team was so good.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, you're gonna be going. Oh, you're gonna make me emotional thinking about
You
it.
gotta watch videos. That
They're
World
all-
Series was
they're
something. And that
all
was
so
back when
old
I used to
now.
have a dad that gave a shit and wasn't doing drugs. So like that was like a good time to be alive, man.
That was a great
fucking-
time to be alive.
It was something else.
Yeah.
Well,
we,
I just learned that we have the same amount of years married, so we can remind each other of what's coming up.
Oh yeah, next year. You better do something for our 10-year. Damn, man. Like do
Do you
what?
guys do the like how every year is a theme? Do you guys do that? Like for the gift? You know, do
there's
that?
there's like the color and the theme and the.
Yeah, we do that. There's like the traditional and like the modern. So like sometimes it's like a like a copper gift, but like it might the modern one might be something, I don't know.
we
whatever.
gave each other 2 kids. Okay,
I guess
we
that's
called them the Seaman Demons, and that's the gift. And that's what.
Oh yeah, little Jorge
Jorge?
Posada.
Oh, bro, him and Girardi. That was an era that you just don't get back.
I know.
I miss all those players. Everybody would talk about Pudge Rodriguez. You had some of the best goddamn players ever in that era.
That was we're now to that age where we talk about back in our day.
Yeah.
Juice Free says, do you guys order on Amazon versus the actual site if it's a detailed product? Like if you're going to order something from TRC, would you order from Amazon or TRC site?
If it says that it's shipped technically like from like the rag company, can they ship things? Or if it says like Armor Detail or some of these people
Sold
still
by,
ship
yeah.
them, then I
Yeah.
would do that.
It's the third party
I-
gong shows that you need to worry about.
Yeah.
It depends on if the site is having a sale, right? Like, and obviously sometimes not all of their products are on Amazon, or how quickly I need it. If I don't need it right away, I'll order it directly. But if it's like shit, I have a job tomorrow, I need tar remover or something, like I'm gonna order
Yeah,
it. from
Amazon is quick, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
know
mean,
what
it's wild that I can literally get some, like when it's like 8 a.m. and it goes, it could be your 10 to 3 p.m. I'm like, what the, like, okay.
Yeah, I can't go get it myself for
4
that
o'clock in the
fast.
morning, my camera goes off. There's an alert, and somebody's throwing shit on my porch. I'm like,
Yeah. There's nights
Oh, I
when
forgot I
realize-
had that. I forgot I had that subscribe and save that I'm getting paper towel every week.
exactly like this.
Do that. I'm so stupid for not doing that.
We had a house guest last week, and like we went through our coffee beans, obviously like quicker than usual, so our subscribe and save didn't line up, and I was like, oh no, there's no coffee for tomorrow morning. I go on Amazon and it's like, oh, delivered by 7
You're
a.m.
rich,
and I'm
bitch. This guy's got beans. I'm over here with my fucking pork Keurig
no
cup.
bro,
Yeah, I'm getting
like-
my microplastic fix from my Keurig cups.
Jesus Christ. I want your money, man.
I grind every morning. It goes the gooseneck kettle gets turned on, and then it goes in the French press.
I
need
watch
to
those
go-
videos of those people with like
routine.
that, like
The little
like,
fork
pat
thingy.
things down and do espresso and stuff.
Yeah, I don't have the I don't think I have the patience to have an espresso machine in like
I
my
want
morning
one,
routine.
but I don't know if it's just because I want everything. And I
You'll
don't
get a
need-
$10,000 one like Sydney has, and then you'll still go get coffee every morning.
That one's only like $700.
I'm just
only.
saying.
But
like,
I know that OG had like the Starbucks equivalent that you could basically plumb water and hardwire the damn thing.
That guy pisses
But-
fucking coins out of it. You know,
But
it's
he-
so funny.
But he doesn't drink coffee, so he stopped with the coffee thing. And
Yeah.
also, I think it was
I
liver chicken
genuinely
dip.
like him because I followed him back in the fucking day when he had the first house, not the good one that he should have never got rid of. The
Yeah.
first one with the Porsche
I started watching his channel when it was still Matt Mormon, when it wasn't even Obsessed Garage.
when he was
and
still a financial advisor.
Yeah.
Remember?
the brown house and like I remember his daughter like running out in the diapers on film and like
Bro,
having to
I'm
stop what he's
happy to
doing and
see
picking
him.
it up.
A lot of people like to talk shit about his personality. Dude, the guy's employing people.
Yeah.
He's making jobs and he's got a hustle that if you don't like on him, then don't watch him. Like he's doing his thing.
Joey turned a new leaf March into April.
It
when we were in Boise.
it literally took me like spending 4 days with this guy to just like
Mhm.
understand him, talk to him, just people want to fawn over him or whatever. Just treat him like a normal guy and have conversation and
He's a
like
businessman.
that.
But he's a
That's-
detailer. He's at the heart and his core. He's an OCD guy. Like he just
Yep.
likes to clean shit, and he likes finding the good stuff that we all like to do. But he just has a different budget. This fucking guy,
I will say because like he has like the whole wear a tool collection, and then when Jose
yeah.
sent Joey and I the care package, and I got my hands on the wear, I'm like, okay, this is nice. But even being at the rag company and like trying the OG spec, the hose reel and the hose and the Krensler pressure washer, I'm like, okay, I get it. Like this is like the upper echelon of stuff. And
Just
the
makes you
Russo,
feel poor.
yeah, oh, big time. And the Russo cabinets that are worth more than my car when it was new.
Yeah.
The just like the quality of that, and even the just the ability. It's like I don't need to stand in a drawer, but I can. And
Like
could.
I completely
You know?
get it, and I completely get like why I hated on him, why other people hate
Yeah.
on him. I understand, but like, just I don't know, like just talking to the guy and getting to know the guy is I mean, it's what you should do with everyone, right? Like,
Yeah.
give everyone a chance. Like, until you prove me wrong, until
Yeah.
you do something otherwise,
Mhm.
like, I'm gonna sit down and talk to you.
That kind of is like a good segue into our relationship, me and you. How if anybody knew you and knew me separately, they would never in a million years think that
I think
me
that
and
these
you would
two
be-
have a DM conversation that's like,
Yeah,
very-
but you know
It'd
what
be
it
like
is?
oil and water,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, because we have different beliefs, but to the core, we respect each other, and I think that's what this country needs more of. Is you don't have to like the same thing and subscribe to the same stuff, but like if you just have respect and listen, you can accomplish a lot and just be nice.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Just don't. As long if I have opposing beliefs with someone, that's absolutely fine. It's when you are a shitty person at heart, and you push that and you take that out on others. That's where I have an issue, right? And then,
Of course, yeah.
So.
Mhm.
I also thought that, like, I watch his videos. I'm like, okay, like I kind of like catch his vibe, and I'm like, there's no way that this guy is gonna like there's no way like I'm gonna like I can legitimately say like I've built a friendship with you over the last couple years of talking shit on social media with one another. And it's also refreshing to have other people in your life who have opposite beliefs, because I don't know, like I believe in seeing all sides of the story.
It's how you learn.
Yeah. I think it keeps you, I don't know if it keeps you humble is the right way, but it allows you to kind of see both sides and not be so, because again, Joey, like we see both sides, and I think that's why, we get along so well. And even just the because there was so, like, even in Boise, I mean, there were so many different views from all the people that were there, but it's like everything just shuts off and everyone's just a good human being to each other, and I love it. And even just this industry, like, like we talked about earlier, I mean, I think honest to God, I think I have more internet friends than I do real in-person ones. Like I have the few really close in-person ones, but I would be more inclined to literally travel anywhere to see my internet friends than, even go a couple hours here. Like, I go 2 hours north to go see Rick and just shoot the breeze with him for a weekend. And Sean drives 6 hours to code his Audi that's going to fail eventually. I have to do it again. But I mean, it's just fun. Right.
It's a good community. We got a really good
fantastic.
community.
Yeah.
You just find those right people that, like, I like to think I'm a good judge of character, and I give everyone the benefit of the doubt until you give me a reason not to.
Yeah.
But you got to call people out on the bullshit when they're rude and being aggressive.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's where the Jersey mouth comes in. It has to.
It does.
I have a hard time calling people out. Like I can't take. I can give it. I just can't take it. I am very weak at that.
Well, we can.
I say, doer, who hurt you? Tell me.
You.
Tell me who hurt you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we could launch a really bad campaign right now.
It's funny because like the Jersey comes out, like I see like my like my uncles in me, like when I get like really, really heated, and I'm honestly surprised that like my accent will always come back when I'm hanging out with family, and I go, where the fuck did that come from? Like, I'm surprised it didn't happen on this episode with you, and I'm really glad because I feel like I make a fool of myself.
My mom made me go to speech classes before I got out of high school because she said I will never get a job in a professional setting with the way I spoke. So there were certain words that I had, it was bad. Like it was like North Jersey, New York, and Boston had some kind of fucking weird. It was all bad,
real thick.
I grew up in North Bergen too,
so it improved. All that helped, and it improved.
It did. There's some words, but like he was saying, when you're like in the heat of the moment, the shit just comes out, and you're just vibing. It's coming out. It's just
like when I go, "What are you talking about?" And I go, "Wow, why did I say that?"
And then my wife's like, "Oh, you're trying to make yourself sound like that."
No, it's literally like boom. It like, like right now that me trying that accent probably didn't sound authentic at all, but like in the heat of the moment, yes, it comes out.
The YouTube videos are always funny when I go back and I edit. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone with the editing thing. It's hard. I still do like just the first person point of view stuff a lot when I realize, oh shit, I could put the camera a different way. But when you're just like yelling and ranting, which is obviously what I do often, you just don't realize what just flies out. It's my verbal diarrhea. It just I don't even know where half of the shit comes from. It's just there.
The tangents are why I watch your videos. I'm like, where are we going today?
It's not the quality of what I'm doing because I don't really do.
I don't care about the product.
Yeah, exactly. It's just yelling.
I love you'll be focused on one thing and then like something else will catch your attention. Then we just strictly focus on that, and just trying to open stuff with one hand when you're holding the camera in the other one. It's like,
I watched this man open every single bio bomb. I can't smell it through the screen, right? I don't know what's going on through this, but the descriptors that this man gave had me engaged like every step of the way. I'm like, open the next one. I want to know what it smells like.
You got to pay extra for that.
And when he's like, yep, urinal cake. I'm like, dude, this like keep going.
Give me that fix. I need that.
Oh man, yeah, that was a great video, man. That was a great video.
Awesome.
I got to do more.
Yeah, the spring and rolling into summer is definitely influential. The last few details I've been unfortunately like in a time crunch, so I've been able to record as much as I wanted to, but we'll hopefully turning that around.
You got to get this. I got to
like
put this.
I
more
got
to
one of
use.
those.
This is incredible.
I brought it to
Tellison?
Boise and I didn't use it at all.
Or wait, this one's good too.
Yeah, bounce off my man boobs. That's what's gonna happen. Look at that girthy bad boy. That's the guy she
Wait.
told you not to worry about right there.
Oh,
Is
that's nice.
unreal. I've got all of the magnetic mounts, but this thing is crazy. It just goes wherever you want it to.
Man, magnets have had a glow up in the last few years.
This thing is pretty legit because
Oh yeah, you can put it anywhere.
Wherever you want to just set your camera, you're chilling.
I like that.
That is pretty nice. You've got a lot of cool toys, and I'm excited to see all of it put to use in the coming months. Like especially like with the weather getting nicer, and with your new vehicle, and the kickoff of detail seasoning.
You got that pepper grinder on your mind.
Yeah, seriously, pepper on the brain, dude.
Oh man,
the forearm-sized pepper grinder.
Yeah, is that Joey's extensive seasoning? Is black pepper?
No, dude, no. I like my food's got flavor. Okay,
Do you dry rub your meat?
I dry rub everything, baby.
Well, again, I'm not talking to you until
don't judge.
Don't judge. We listen and we don't judge.
I'm curious to see how many subscribe. Shout out to the 16 of you who have stuck it out and listened to this nonsense for the last 2 hours. I really appreciate every single one of you.
Is it really 2 hours?
Yep. Bro, we've been chatting for an hour and 56 minutes.
Yep.
You know what's funny? I was like, how is this gonna go? And I've never really done anything like this. I've done like the live things before, but it's like when you're like genuinely talking shit with people that you like vibe with.
Yep.
We could go all night.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and I think the after hour, like I think a late night after hours one would be kind of cool, just to like see how long we can like keep the stream going for, see how many people are interacting in the chat.
Doesn't stop.
Exactly.
Go a little dark mode here.
People don't realize.
Here we go.
What is? Oh, this is some
dark mode.
You need this, but we need like a friggin' campfire too, like some kind of like.
I think
you gotta get like a
might be in the premium plan. I don't know.
Hey, I'm getting excited for this after hours episode. We just, like you said, we just need to find another degenerate to come on.
We get like a Brady Bunch set up here with all the
boxes.
We can just keep looking at each other.
Oh man.
Oh, I see that ego. There's an 880. Yo, my ego is a piece of shit now.
Which one do you have? Which one do you have?
I don't even know which one. Hold on, I'm gonna find out. I don't even know.
That 880 is insane.
It's very nice. I think it's cool. What is it? $399 and you get 2 batteries with it, or $299 something. It's
that
very
that
good
would
deal.
be like that 880 in Canada is a mortgage payment for many. That's at least $1,700. It's going to be so stupid. I am not excited.
I think it's
with
pretty
that.
cool. Which one do you have? He took the stickers off. Which one do you have?
I don't fucking know.
I think it's if you have like the model, it's like built into the model number, but it's really bad.
Hold on.
It should be like a little black sticker and have.
Damn, you racist.
580, I don't know, 580, 625,
yeah, 650. That's terrible. I don't even know what I have, to be honest with you. But now I'm gonna go out and buy this new one.
I have
I think that's pretty cool.
Oh god, did he just spray that in the freaking mic? Oh my god.
You know what's so funny? There's probably dust in this fucking thing.
Your blower's got dust.
I know for me
after dark. I like that. Dark roast.
You got to bring it to the coffee.
I can buy the 765 for $470.
This might have been something with a 6. It was from 2021. Maybe?
I got the 650 because it was like the sweet spot in between whatever the big dog was, and it wasn't the little.
But look at this. There's an 880. Like
it's
that's
nuts.
like the non-fupa dick. Like,
it comes with it's got an LCD screen on it.
No, it doesn't. Are you serious?
Yeah.
How much is it?
Check it.
Probably takes a SIM card.
I think it's $399. Comes with 2 batteries.
You want to piss your pants? I'll order that thing.
Order 2.
I'm just gonna try and pull it up here.
406 with two batteries for 406 is not.
Yeah, the battery.
Yo, that thing looks like a huge dingaling.
Yeah, you need the stubby. You need the cold weather package that gives it the reduction of inches.
So what's funny is like I have that extension because that's what it came
still
with.
work.
Probably.
I think it should. I don't see why they would change that.
I got that stubby nozzle guy when he
Yeah.
first came out. He was like the OG guy. He sent me all of his. I've got like all of them still.
Yeah, the 3D printed. I think that's the one I
Yeah,
have. Like
'cause that's
it's
the little screen. It has like the turbo button. It's got a screen.
What the fuck?
But they,
yeah.
I remember when Chris, because Chris brought all that to the rag company, and we were playing with it. And Koshemi, when they were getting ready for their set, they were actually spraying the tire to dry it, and it was like rolling around the shop.
Oh,
and
dude, they were
thing,
blowing a wheel and
like
tire around the entire shop with this thing, and like and playing like dueling blowers. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I just
200 miles an hour for reasons.
You've used it. It's good.
It rips. Like you honestly have to like almost push against it, because if you just squeeze the trigger and your arm is loosey goosey, it'll like pull your arm back.
Yeah, this thing rips. It's
it blows. Ha ha ha.
I tried to convince my wife and say, because she uses the ego blower all the time, like when she's doing her garden and the backyard. Wow, that's all it took. He is very easily influenced.
Yo, LCD screen, dude.
Yeah, you should demo PPF that thing.
Does anybody want to buy this?
Yeah, right here.
Let's just sell this one.
Yeah,
Doer wants it.
I don't want it.
Oh shit! I put this thing down before I end up launching a stubby at my penis.
I do like this. We should call it the we should do like the detail grind. Dark roast or something, and we can call
Why
it.
Why got to be coffee though?
Because we enjoy coffee, and we.
Why can't we?
Do you watch our podcast? We like to talk about people's
snobs.
No, I do, but I'm not into the coffee thing.
Then don't drink it.
Yeah, but if you're gonna have me being, in this thing, and I'm gonna be talking about your forearm and this and that, I need to have some say here too.
All right, we're just brainstorming.
So the 880 is $600 for me.
Good Lord,
420 ship.
But there's two batteries,
That's the crazy part. Those batteries are like over $100.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nuts. Like you look at the. I mean,
you basically bought the batteries. You get the blower for free. That's what.
Don't you have a fan with a mister from Ego that those batteries could work for?
Yeah.
So now I gotta buy the fan.
So they have their whole 56 volt. Their 56 volt line hits. Like you can put that on the lawnmower, your little e-bike, pressure washer.
When we were at the rag company, they have like their cameras and their TVs and their monitors and everything. So like for the on camera talent to see and whatever. All of that was like, you would think like in a studio setting like that, you're tripping over wires everywhere. Because, dude, every one of those had an Ego power station stack or strapped to it and was running off an Ego battery. Every segment, new battery, boom. That thing, insane.
They have the TV. You hook up a battery to this, and they plug the TV into that, and that runs their whole thing.
That's what they were running the TVs and cameras off of. There were no wires anywhere, just Ego batteries.
So it looks like
running the show.
So if you want to take this camping and plug in your freaking Vitamix in the middle of the woods,
how long would that last?
I mean, it depends on what is it? 120 volt.
Yeah. So this is saying you can do a 42-inch TV for 10 hours.
10 hours.
Freaking genius! I didn't even know that was a thing.
Dude, I didn't know until we were in at TRCMA. Like it blew my mind. I was like, this is perfect for like backyard party. Put the TV out there, whatever.
So much for saving $70 a month. My wife's gonna hate you guys, dude. Gonna be like,
hey,
if happened down there,
if we sell your other Eagle blower here, you'll have money. So it's like it helps.
Yeah, but you know what? I might keep this though, because then I can use this for when I do the grass, and I don't have to worry about wiping the dust off of it anymore.
There you go.
Annoying.
It's always good to have too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you get this thing?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. That saves.
I love that.
It saves
lazy. I don't want
the
to push
fatigue. Oh man.
Yeah. So here's the fans.
Is that the one that mists, right? Oh
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
How
much is that? I thought that was like 200, wasn't it?
I mean, my pricing will be skewed, but
I thought it was 199 when I saw it.
We know DJ likes his Adams or not Adams, his Ego Light.
So up to 60 hours on a 5 amp hour.
Is Ego the one that makes that vacuum, or is that Big Boy?
Yeah.
Which one is that cord?
No, make a vacuum.
Ego's got the vacuum, the pressure washers.
They have I would think they have. I think it's actually under lifestyle.
My
I don't
neighbor has
think-
an Ego lawnmower, and I just can't get into that because I like the old school Honda mower. I just like if I'm smelling fumes, then I got a good mower. Yeah, that's cool.
It's
So that's a 9-gallon, and I know a lot of them will take 2 batteries. Some of them just take 1.
Yeah, but how long will that last, though? I mean, I don't vacuum. See, like you guys are the real deal.
But you
I'm
keep
like,
your shit clean too. You're not doing
So
a
it's-
disaster detail.
So on a 5 amp hour, 60 minutes on eco, 30 on high, 20 on turbo. And like
I'm not
when you think about
vacuuming
it,
for
even
60
20 minutes of vacuuming is a lot.
yeah, but
like,
unless you get a pet hair situation without a brush, then it's like
with the Ultra Air Blaster or Tornado or whatever you're using, that's really cut down on my vacuuming time. Like I'll open all the doors and just blast all that crap out of there, and it's
now show him the mini bike and see if he buys it.
I saw that, and I could actually I fit the weight limit now on that thing, but doesn't it
There you
only
go.
go like
what that be?
it only
under?
goes like a certain mile? You
here
don't
we
need a
go.
license for that, right?
No, I don't
think so.
28 miles per hour.
Good lord.
20.
And we got to see it. We got to see it in person. It's pretty cool.
That's 2 batteries. It takes.
Yeah, I think so.
So how
20
long is
minutes
that?
of runtime. 20 minutes on a single charge, but they have the fast charger.
Yeah,
so
so
that
two,
you can,
if like a 12 amp hour, I mean that's a car payment right there.
Oh, it has a fast charger.
yeah, there's fast chargers too
I would want the fast charger just for the 2 batteries on the blower because
on the blower.
that would be exciting. Now I got to
But
get this
even-
inverter thing.
But even there, like they have a riding mower that takes, I think, 6 batteries. I think it's.
Good.
I want a
Is-
0 turn standing.
Isn't that
up
what DJ
blower.
DJ has? Didn't DJ have this thing?
Probably.
That guy's got
Oh.
a forearm dick for sure. This whoever
Oh.
has this.
I know
mower.
this. I think this one was like 10 grand. There was one that was like 10 grand, Canadian, so like
That's
25
insane,
US dollars.
Man. Look at that thing. I would drive that to work.
That is so goddamn cool. Even their color themes are actually not bad. I'm not like a huge fan of like green.
40
There's just enough of it. It's
There's
not
the
like
42 inch. I mean, 52 inch. I mean, that's almost
a
a
lot.
queen size mattress you're cutting in one
what are you
go.
going to do with 52 inches, Doer?
What are you gonna do with 10 inches, big boy?
Got a FAFO on that one.
Oh my
Gotta do it
god.
52 inches. I mean,
Well,
if I had a large yard, I would absolutely.
I just
4
texted
acres
some guy to
large.
come.
Yeah,
do
6
my-
12
my
amp hour
rent
batteries.
now.
That's $40,000 for the batteries right there.
That's insane, dude.
Wait, what?
12
it
amp
just takes,
hours.
It takes 6 12 amp hour batteries. So those are going to be enormous.
Yeah, but that's gonna get destroyed in one charge.
How much is the
Like, you
look,
basically
look at
have
this
a
thing.
fucking
Look at
you
this
need
the-
mobile charging. Click
You
on
need
that.
the
please.
Pelican case. Jesus.
Click on that.
All right,
Holy
look at this setup.
holy crap, dude.
This is
Like,
this is why we're bad for each other because we could probably just shop all night.
You'd
This
literally
is
have to like.
yeah.
You'd almost need extra insurance because the cost of batteries you own.
Dude, that is nuts, dude.
And the
I would
fire
insure
hazard.
that. I would
Yeah.
insure that. That would be it. And it's what look
Like,
what was that?
Proprietary
cool, though.
connector.
That's
For the
cool.
box?
I think so.
That's sick.
I don't know because it like
You
Ego's
know
just
you're
gonna come out
badass
with a
if you have
car
a
soon.
wall charger for your
Ego's just gonna
box.
have give it like 3 years. Ego's gonna have a whole ass car.
They will.
yeah, that's like the like that Slate truck that just came out.
Yeah,
And they're just gonna have the Ego one. But, I mean, like my god, a 12 amp hour battery.
that
Look at
I
the
wonder
size
how
of
much. Does
that.
it say how
Imagine
much
that
it
going on
weighs?
A leaf blower and you break your arm trying to hold it.
The weight.
How
let me
much does that
see.
thing weigh?
8
dude?
pounds.
8 pounds just the battery. Jesus,
That's a weapon.
Yeah.
that's
That's actually a
nuts.
weapon.
Oh man,
Congratulations. Look at the size of these batteries.
Definitely don't want to fly with that. Tell you that much.
Yeah, but electric's such a hit or miss. Like I see the parents pulling up in the parking lot, dropping their kids off, and you hear that stupid noise,
the humming.
like a UFO coming, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I hate you, and I don't even see you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like I hate that noise.
Yeah. My neighbor just got a hybrid CRV, I think, and it's when it's in the really low speed mode, it does that, and it just like it's just a hum, and it's loud. Like I can hear it from across the freaking street.
Oh,
I
like
mean
that
it's
Mopar?
it's so.
I know
I
it's
mean,
not designed to like not run people over and whatnot, but
Yeah, if they don't hear you coming.
They think you're getting abducted, though. What's
Yeah.
worse?
yeah.
Like they're gonna probe me with somebody's forearm dick from California.
Oh man. Well, on that note,
There
gentlemen,
you go.
I think it's time. I've got to go spend time with the wifey.
Mm-hmm.
What was
But
your record for the longest episode?
That
3
was
hours with Matt.
Damn, bro. Yeah, of course, Matt, right? Mr. Golden Balls, right?
There it is.
If you've met him, man likes to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Mr. Golden Balls.
Yeah, look,
oh,
he
man,
thumbs down. Yeah,
Mr.
you
Golden
can do it the whole
Balls.
time.
Matt's name is getting changed in my phone now.
Golden balls.
Mr. Golden Balls.
I source these balls from premium materials.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We definitely got to have you back on the show. Like, whether it's a late night one, whether it's one of these regular ones, but like this is definitely one of my favorite conversations, and
Big time.
And
just fun shooting the breeze with your homies.
Yeah.
There's no stress. There's no drama. There's no friggin'.
No.
And I'm still amazed that, look, 17 people like check us out and are listening to us, like talk about nothing, talk about each other's forearms.
You two sexy guys. Let's be real. Come on.
Our forearm hogs. Joey, we're almost at 400 subscribers.
What?
Crazy.
Awesome.
We're at 379.
That's wild.
Awesome.
If you haven't
We've gone up
subscribed yet,
21
click
in
that
the
subscribe.
last month. So
How many do you think we'll lose from this episode?
16, maybe. I don't know. No, I don't anticipate
on
losing
your
anybody.
the mistake podcast. Thank God I'm on this one though. Thank God. This is the good one.
We are happy to have you on this podcast.
Yeah, no, anytime. You can text me.
We still definitely make mistakes here.
Mm-hmm.
So
this was a pleasurable experience.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Where can people find you if they want to hear more of the rants or if they want to see more of your life?
Just Instagram will start getting a lot more active with the stories.
Okay.
And that's where I don't really worry about being filtered. But the YouTube obviously is going to be where the videos. I don't do the short form content like you got the QT detailers. The only one I actually like is the Charleston guy. I don't like any other content like that from any other person but him. Like the amount of time, that's dedication to be sitting there.
Well, because like his transitions and stuff.
I don't know how the hell he has time to do that. Props to him. God bless. But like I can't do that content. I don't shut up. I ramble and I yell and I scream, and that's just me.
But you have
when
good
you give
flow,
yourself
though.
when you give yourself a time limit like that to confine yourself to, it's
That's
tough.
hard.
Dude. Like it's tough.
That's tough. God bless.
Because like you have
funny.
a vision for what you want to create, and then like I got 90 seconds. I have 90 seconds to get it out. It's like it's to chop it up like that is a talent.
90 seconds is like pre and post Lexapro. You can't
exactly.
Eric's a good dude. I remember. I don't know if Rick Reels still have a time limit, but I remember I was editing some and I was just over that. I think it was 60 or 90 seconds, and I was like 10 seconds over. And in the editing software, I had to like speed it up a little bit to like meet that. And I'm like, it was so stressful. Having to hit that threshold. I'm like,
dude, it like, I mean, I know I haven't made a reel in a while. It's been a few months since I've made a reel, but like when I was pumping them out, like it just try like you're like, what parts can I just like absolutely throw away? Like what part does not tell the story?
Exactly.
That's hard for me because I don't shut up. So like I
think
you parts should be there. It's very difficult.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, but you know what? Like some people are cut out for short form and some people are made for long form, and I think
me and Matt are very much similar in the fact that we don't shut the fuck up and we post what we want. And that was what I always liked. He has these long videos, and some people are like, "Oh, that could have been 5 minutes," but you watched and you paid him, so he did the right thing. You know?
Well, and in a way, it's just like a diary for him, right? Like it's something to go back on, to refer to.
Well, like Joey said, his favorite Washington talk was him and Anthony washing the Evo, and there's times where like if I'm doing stuff, I'll just have one of his videos. It doesn't even matter what it is. I'll just have it on in the background, right? So,
well, that was one of my favorite because like everything up to that point, I knew Matt as like a very like matter of fact, like very opinionated guy, and to hear someone say Dreammaker doesn't work, I sprayed it on my anus and it still didn't work, I was like, hold on, did I hear this correctly?
Oh man, I almost freaking drove off the road when he said that. That was freaking amazing.
Knocked the walls down for me, and I was like, okay, I'm here for this. So now maybe Matt needs to be the degenerate we get on with
to just have at it. We don't. Joey and I, we wouldn't even need to say anything.
Could you imagine?
Yeah,
that's something. Just hopefully it's before you're monetized.
Yeah, for real. We're gonna flesh this out more, and we're gonna get this going. I think this is a good idea.
Yeah, lots of potential.
I want to see you guys thrive. So whatever is going to push you guys up, I'm excited to watch you grow, and you guys deserve it. This is a cool thing you have going on here, and it's definitely awesome. The people that come on your episodes, it's just fun to learn about everybody and get a different side of them. So I like that.
We appreciate it, man. We appreciate all the nice things that people say, and we're just two enthusiasts who just want to shoot the breeze with people who are like-minded, and it's working, and people listen. So that's all we could ask for.
Now I'm second place to Golden Balls, but nobody better ever get past. I'm okay being under him. That's of all the places. That's a cool shadow to be hanging out.
Yeah, it's a nice golden shadow.
What a visual! I thought you were gonna say golden shower. I'm like, oh Lord.
No, we're not getting
golden shower by Golden
Balls. That liked that, and she asked one of my friends to do that, and he will not confirm or deny that he did it, but I think he did.
Yeah.
So, that's some
we
different strokes.
We don't kink shame on the detail.
We listen and we don't judge.
Yep.
As the internet would say nowadays.
We want to see everyone thrive.
No, I listen, but I have to judge.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we balance each other out, baby.
That's right.
Well,
yeah,
once again, we appreciate you coming on.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for everybody staying late in the game. And we again, no show next week, but we'll be back afterwards. The 2 hours 2 hours 60 minutes will make up for not having anything next week.
When we do come back, though, we got to make sure that we don't forget this. When we do come back, it's with the fellas over at Armor Detail Supply. They've got a couple new products that they're going to drop. There's going to be giveaways. There's going to be Q&A about the new products. Don't miss it. It's going to be on the 13th. And yeah, we may or may not coordinate our outfits that day. We shall see. But,
maybe I'll get an influencer box.
Ooh.
Who knows? Who knows? Oh, Fred,
shake your sandwich.
Fred, you showed up late too, so go back and listen to.
I got 2-hour-old Wendy's chili upstairs now.
Oh man!
So now I'm actually concerned. Do I do that, or is it still? I can order pizza. I don't know.
I think you maybe evacuate the Chinese food first and then make your decision.
Well, nothing. I didn't shit myself during this episode, so I think we're safe. It's definitely
you got to cleanse the palate. We sniff coffee beans. You have to cleanse the palate.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect upstairs, because we got a housekeeper coming tomorrow, and you know what happens when you do that? That's what I do to my wife. I bother her when she knows that there's a housekeeper coming. She pre-cleans. That's what all the wives do. So she's up there cleaning right now. She's like, you ruined my Saturday.
I don't think I would pre-clean for that, but like I might like hide the shit I don't want them to see.
Yeah, you put away your toys.
Yeah, my unmentionables.
Put away your silicone forearms.
The forearms that I have. My forearm collection.
Yeah.
You would have a fucking a tattoo.
Jeez, this has really gone off the rails, hasn't it?
Did he just type pork roll?
Yeah, it's Fred. It's Taylor ham.
It's definitely not pork roll. We can't even. That's terrible.
It's definitely Taylor ham.
Yeah, 100%.
I think I talked about this on another episode too. But
pork roll. What are you, Snooki?
Oh boy,
I haven't heard that name in a minute.
I can't unhear that name.
Snookums. I'm a big Jersey Shore. Before we that's for another episode. I'm a big Jersey Shore fan.
Yeah, we made those assholes so rich. It makes me so disgusted.
I saw a video where they're all, because that was what 15-ish years ago.
Don't even say that, bro. Don't even say that.
Just listen. The fact that you're still alive and are you getting grays yet?
Bro, I'm gray. I got gray chest hairs coming in.
I'm done. When I see a gray pube, I'm done. That's the end of it. I haven't had those yet, thank God. But the day there's a gray down there.
Do you know how far down that is? I can't even tell. I might have them.
I know. You could. You need a freaking telescope to see your schlong.
And on that note, folks,
Joey's got that 0.5 on the iPhone.
Unless it's fully erect and it's hitting him in the nose,
Oh boy.
Well, on that note, thank you everyone. Thanks for spending your wonderful Friday evening with us, and we appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
You got it.
Later.
Take care, everyone.
Bye bye.